just defeated the Revenant. You collected a bunch of spoils. There was $1,000 each, 1,600 for Ace because he needs to fix guns. You guys got tons of cash from all these people, and what appears to be you guys had what appears to be something that was holding the stone before.
There, the Revenant's girlfriend, right?
1 second.
But wait, what did I say it was? Shit.
It was like a skeleton on like a
altar. Skeleton. So you guys were also looking for the thing to hold the blue gem.
Yeah.
We all level up, right?
Next long rest, you're leveling up. Yes. To level 5.
Hey, let's rest right now.
1 second. So let me just go with what happened last. So basically, you guys needed something to put the blue gem into. You guys did find a box for it that you guys weren't sure how to use. Basically, there's a box that's open with no noticeable locks on it. So there's a pattern on it, but there's no necessarily no locks on it.
Wait, didn't Brian roll to break this thing? And
then
that's how we got the scrolls?
That was the scrolls.
Well, more realistically, no. So it's like a puzzle, is what you're saying, right?
I definitely remember something about getting scrolls.
You got scrolls. So you guys got 5 scrolls. Modify memory, ice storm, greater invisibility, and dimension door. And you guys split those up. You also got a box, and on the box, there's patterns on the top of it, and it's an open box right now, but there's no keyholes or anything that looks like it would lock or unlock. So you guys haven't really looked into that too much. Right at the end of the session, Brian's hands returned, damaged equaled as lich hands.
Oh, right, he licked them. I remember he put them in his mouth.
I know I did that, but
he almost put them in his mouth.
There we go. Yeah, I tried to put them in my mouth, but they looked spicy.
And they smelled good. And then your arms got taken over, and
I believe Joey distinctly find them as heavily seasoned.
Yeah. Kentucky Fried Lich Arms.
Kentucky Fried Lich Arms.
Oh, right, he slapped Colin.
He slapped Colin in the face, who didn't get it in his mouth.
Not for a lack of trying, guys.
So wait, did Brian lose his hands in band?
How did I react to you? He slapped me in the face, but I think I dodged it, right?
Yeah.
You dodged it, yes. You missed. He also tried to shove the eye into your face.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because he almost shoved the eye in his head, and he launched that con. So yes, a lot of weird things happened.
I noped that pretty hard.
It's the only choice.
So that's where we are now. What do you guys do?
I want to know more about this box. So I think we should probably try and open it.
And how's Brian acting now? Is Brian acting normal now, or what's Brian doing?
So the box is already open.
I'm always acting normal.
Can I cast attack magic on the box, Joey?
You are welcome to do whatever you want. So yes.
Wait.
All right.
What's the status of the box right now? It's just chilling. It's open. Nothing's happened.
There's an open box inside of the inside of that purple, not purple, but that the dome or whatever, not altar, sacrificial altar. So basically, there's something that opened up, and there's a box that's open in there.
So we have to stick our hand in to get it.
I mean, you can grab it out. Yes.
Have we picked it up yet, or no? We haven't, right? Have we picked up the box or no?
Just saying, you guys went to see for the box. Marcos went to investigate, went to look for it. So we'll kind of start from there. We'll assume you guys don't have the box in your hand. You did, Marcus, you did see that it exists.
Okay, so just 1 second before we jump into the box situation. Is Brian hands continually decaying and falling apart? What's going on there? Does he seem stable?
Oh, that's a good question.
In a way normal for him, not for normal people.
So what I would say,
It's a valid question, guys. Specifically that last add-on.
what I would say is the gloves you had are gone. And the hands themselves look well attached to his body. The skin that's connecting it has darkened.
In like a shard way or in a necrosis way?
Roll medicine.
Roll medicine.
What the fuck did you expect?
Roll medicine.
Trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with his hands. What did you want me to make you roll?
24. There you go.
Sweet. So he doesn't look like it's in immediate danger, but what is interesting is some of the veins are getting a blackish color to them inside of the rest of his arm. But the actual hand itself looks like it's well attached, and it doesn't look like it's spreading, or if it is, it's not necessarily at a fast rate.
That's probably bad.
Said that, the blood's a little bit concerning because it almost looks like it's flowing slowly in black. So it almost looks like the veins themselves are being poisoned, not the blood itself.
Okay, I look at Brian's arm, I look at Brian's face, I look at Brian's arms, I look at Brian's face,
I'm beautiful, aren't I?
and I'm like, they're gonna be okay for a little bit. I tap his shoulder and I go to the box.
I feel totally funky fresh, guys.
Brian,
What?
you still have the Eye of Vecna on the ground now because you just got it slapped out of your hands.
I pick up the eyeball.
All right.
You just sort of pocket it?
It's my eyeball. Don't judge what I pick up. Get your own eyeball.
Should I?
I technically stole this fair and square. I don't know who I stole it from, but I stole it from somebody.
Yeah.
Great, Marcos.
I'll say pay a fair price.
Marcos, you go to the box. Roll investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
What's everyone else doing? I think Ace, you were looking through everyone's stuff.
Yeah, I was divvying up the scrolls and money.
Yeah.
He investigates poorly.
It's a box. It's a box, and it will fit the thing. It doesn't look like there are. So.
Does it look like it has a keys law like the other one or anything like that?
It does not.
Does it look like it has any movable parts?
It does not.
Can I read the inscription on top? I know there was some symbols, right?
They magic. Roll Arcana.
They magic.
Also
the detect magic.
Sure. So you use your spell slot or whatever, but it is magical. It's within 100 feet.
17.
17.
Wait,
Okay.
let me read the spell here. 30 feet.
30 feet. Okay.
And I should be able to tell the school of magic, if any.
Yep. 1 second. I always have to look up schools of magic because I know what type of magic.
It's okay, man. I don't remember them either. I remember conjuration, evocation.
Yeah, illusion. And it's just like some of the
illusion,
time,
yeah.
I'm like, fuck, this is hard. Made up items are hard to figure out what the fuck the school of magic is. So Colin, surprisingly, you're able to like read some of the runes, and I guess you remember from like the past that some of them seem familiar, but you're not really into magic that much, so you don't know too much about it. It does look like there's some inscriptions around that are very similar to the other walking box.
Thanks.
So Marcos, it seems like let's see. I would say that it most well falls into enchantment, abjuration, and a little bit of necromancy, plus a bit of conjuration.
Well, that's a mixed bag and a half.
What? I'm being very honest about it. It is giving him a lot of information.
Looks
That's somehow
solid.
less
Maybe we can.
comforting.
Huh?
Oh, by
Very
the
well
way,
built.
Okay.
If you want to get like a pog like mine, you can use this website.
What's going on? What
Wait,
website?
what?
What's
If
happening?
you want to make a pog that's like mine with like a nice circle around it, you can use the website I just sent you.
Ooh, wait, where did you send
Why
this
did you
to?
send it?
Oh,
I
roll
posted it in
advantage,
Roll20 chat.
token stamp. Okay. Anyway,
Wait, what chat?
so it's in
Roll20?
the
Oh, wait, you're using Roll20 on your phone. I'll put it on Facebook.
Oh, I see.
Oh, wait, no, I have Roll20 on.
Yeah. Okay. So, Marcos, with the detect magic, you also notice that the entire altar is magical with similar properties to that particular like box. But it also has all the other schools of magic associated with it in places of it. And you do notice that the center of the like there's something in the center of that altar, like inside the center. It's weird. It's glowing brighter from the middle than it is from all around.
Like, what do you mean by inside?
So, like, let's say you had a table that started
Yeah.
glowing. Picture it looking like the center of the table was glowing brighter.
I see. Like, okay.
Like, borderline, like, there's something inside that's growing brighter.
I take the box out of it.
Okay, so you take the box out of it. It comes right out. Nothing very special happens. You just to pick up the box.
Yeah, I was waiting for the little pick on the hand. There's your daff.
No, just you pick up the box. It wasn't
Okay,
the-
I
it's still
walk backwards and warn the party that there might be an energy build up on this altar.
so in the center. I will say the center is very focused on evocation. Strangely enough. So everything else is kind of just a mixed bag, but there's a very strong evocation thing in there. And as you move back, it goes pretty bright. But it's not like it's growing brighter as time goes by. It's just very apparent that it's very magical in there.
Oh, I see. Just like an intense focal
Yeah.
magical area. Okay. I thought it was growing.
What
No,
does
not
evocation
growing,
mean? What is evocation?
Like Kamehameha. Like
Is that?
shooty things out of there like fireballs and other.
Okay.
I mean,
Isn't that conjuration?
yeah,
Nope.
wait. I think you're full of shit, Joey.
Brian's just gonna go
Evocation is the
Google
act
this
of like
thing.
summoning a spirit, demon, or deity or other agent.
Huh?
Oh,
You
it's a
said
summoning
deity,
thing.
right, and not a spirit daddy?
Guesses go there. Unleash a raw magical energy upon their enemies, whether it be flames, ice, or pure arcane energy. Evocation spellcasters are there to deal damage and chew gum, and they're all out of gum.
I'm still on spirit daddy. That was fucking gold.
Spirit daddy.
Is it deity, but daddy also works on what it does?
Yeah.
Can't fuck with the
So
spirit daddy.
God damn it, this website literally has School of Evocation. The code is Kamehameha. I hate this website.
That is amazing.
good job, Brian.
I'm like, what is it? School, it's like, School of Evocation, quote, Kamehameha. I'm like, God damn it, Joey.
On
Sorry.
brand.
You win this round.
I like how you're like, no, it isn't, and I'm like, he's just gonna Google the same thing I'm on, and you just go there, and you're like, fuck you, Joey.
Are you also on the
Simple Guide to D&D 5e Schools of Magic.
No, I'm
Yeah.
on the Alpine DM, which is the worst name for a website because when I try to read the URL, it's like the Alpine M. What the fuck is this website?
Yeah. All right. So, Marcos, you have the thing that had it originally. It does have an open slot for one of those gemstones. And as I said, it's just glowing brighter there. It's not like glowing more. It's not increasing in scope.
Okay, I did not say that.
So what do you want to do?
I just take the box out. I put the box on the floor, and I sit and I keep looking at it.
Nothing changes.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing that though.
Sure. So as you guys are doing this, you do hear in the background a loud, like, thundering sound that shakes the ground.
Well, that's bad. We should probably get out of here before this place collapses.
And you hear, actually, roll perception. Whoever wants to.
Oh shit!
Who's got the
Perception?
highest perception?
I mean, I could have an eyeball in my hand. So I can argue
Right.
I get a bonus, but that's not going to be. Well,
I rolled a 6, so I see nothing.
Colin's just fucking like not paying attention at all. He's like, guys, did you hear something? And everyone's just like freaking on alert from the ground shaking. Did you hear something? I'm confused.
I didn't feel that.
How do I monk? Anyway,
How hard did you get hit by that revenant?
Hard as fuck.
priority, serious, and then Poet, do you want to roll as well? Is
It's dash roll, right?
it's perception check, so you should have a perception modifier.
I don't.
What?
Somehow plus 0.
What?
Wisdom modifier if you don't have nothing.
You might. You do have plus 0.
Still
wisdom.
plus 0.
Yeah,
That makes
wisdom
sense.
isn't.
it's a straight roll. It's okay.
Actually, wait. Your character stats are really low.
Yeah, it does look like that.
Did you roll for your stats and then just like keep the worst rolls, or what happened?
No, that was the best rolls. That's about nice.
We might want to go back to that. We did a point buy. Although you're level 6. Oh, because you leveled yourself up. That makes sense.
Yeah, you told me to last time.
I know.
Yeah.
Saying it's okay. It's level 6 after next rest, but it's okay to level yourself up now. I don't care. Colin's level 6 as well. Priority in my D&D Beyond is level 3, which is hilarious because he has all his stuff on this. Did you level yourself up, Brian?
Looks like I did. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
did I add the new hit dice or not? That's the real.
You did because they were very high.
Yeah. You're
So
right.
what does it mean to add the hit dice? I'm not sure if I did that.
Yeah, so Ace, you might want to go back to point buy system and just change that later, but we can discuss later.
Yeah.
I'd rather point buy systems for like those types of modifiers because I like them. I find that it builds characters that you want, not characters that you have to have.
I like that idea.
Anyway, not a super big deal either way. So,
Yeah, still rolled an 18. That's not bad.
wait. No, you rolled 2d20, so the first d20 is the one that counts. So you rolled a natural one
Oh, Jesus.
because you said roll 2d20 instead of like 1d20.
Ah, yeah. I see what I did there.
So,
Well, rip. I'm right with Colin and the not knowing what the hell's going on.
Hey, party time!
1 second. So, yeah, you're just completely ignoring everybody. You're like staring at scrolls. You didn't even notice things shaking. You're just not even paying attention.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the shit we found.
Brian, you hear things from like behind you, but you can't really catch what it is. You just hear like a lot of noise. It seems to be coming from the blocked off path, which is a bit weird.
That's me. If that's blocked off, we're safe.
Marcos, you actually do hear something. you hear someone going in the background, saying in the background, we haven't detected this signal in a very long time. It has to be through here.
Prism of the box.
All right. You put the prism in the box. The box magically shuts, like it glows. You
Well
still have
done.
your detect magic on, right? Because it lasts for a little bit. How long does detect magic last for, Marcos?
Computing. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Concentration.
So what you see is you see the box glow very, very brightly, and then go completely dark, like eerily dark, like it's suppressing magic dark.
Into my dirty pockets it goes.
You also notice
Mm.
the thing in front of you, the altar. The glow starts going away.
Okay. Fuck that dirty altar. We have company, by the way. Should the for
And
Krulamin and poets.
I'm basically wait. Y'all
I say,
telling
oh
me
shit,
we have
who's
company with someone
here?
else?
Who's
Marcos
here?
and Brian, you also notice that right after Marcos putting it into his pocket or whatever, you see the altar start to kind of go down into the ground.
That's
What do you guys do?
So we should get the hell out of here, guys, because the
Yeah,
room is
actually
moving.
remind me the path. So we are in this
so
outer room,
I'm
right?
gonna give you the layout of this altar room now that you have a chance to actually look around it, because you were just fighting a fucking revenant the entire time. So behind you, there's the path that you took originally to get here, which was blocked off in the current world. There's the hentai thing, like the hentai room, which you passed originally. So they all kind of lead to that direction. So you'd have to go backwards towards that blocked off path. In this actual room, you have the altar in the center, and you do see that the altar is moving downwards. So there's an elevator if you want it. Anyway.
That's a
I
terrible
don't know if I
idea.
want to be locked under the earth.
It's a joke. So the altar's starting to go down, and in front of you, there is a path. It almost looks like a back door type thing to like stairs going upwards. It's really kind of strange, but it does look like there is an area in the back that has stairs going upwards, almost like the back of the path. Because this looks like it was just like a study type situation, and now it's going.
Sacrificial chamber kind of situation.
I'm totally imagining Legends of the Hidden Temple here from Nickelodeon. Is what I have
Yeah,
in
I
my
think
head.
we should get the
To-
fuck out
to
of
be
here the
fair-
opposite direction.
To be fair, this was just a grand. It looked more like it used to be a grand hall, and it just has a fucking temple in the middle. It was like where mass was given, not like a sacrificial altar. I don't know why the fuck they sacrificed someone here. Fucking douchebags.
I don't know. My inner brain is telling me this is Tomb Raider vibes, which means we should probably leave this fucking
Did you
room.
say your inner? Did you say your inner brain?
Yep.
Do you have an outer
Your
brain?
outer brain.
Yep. Outer
Cell
brain
phone.
says Uncharted. Inner
Cell
brain
phone.
says Tomb Raider.
It's more of a lower upper brain thing, but anyway.
No. Inner, outer.
So Marcos, I will say for you, since you rolled so high on perception, you do notice that the altar isn't just going downwards; it's going downwards in 4 directions. That is to say, towards the 4 corners, and there's almost a tiny cross that's appearing in the middle of it.
Weird. Let's get out of here, guys. I feel like we shouldn't waste any time.
I second that. We should get
I'm
the
with
hell
you.
out of here.
Lead the way, Marcos.
All right, we go to that back door thing.
Okay.
The hentai cave.
As you're going to the back door, Marcos, you hear people kind of coming through saying, "Oh, what's it called? The signal's lost. I wonder where it went. What's happening now?" As you turn around to kind of look back, you don't see anyone near the door, but you do see something coming out of the altar.
Somebody's gonna get fucked.
We need to leave this room, guys.
So
Yeah, coming out of the altar isn't good. What does it look like?
So
Go
interesting
Brian in.
enough, it just looks like a simple leather satchel.
Coming out of the altar?
What?
Wait.
I thought there was an elevator going down
Is
to
it
the
like
altar.
a bag of holding
No,
full
no,
of
like-
demons again?
A lot is
Like-
happening with this altar right now.
Like the altar started moving downwards as you guys took off to run to the back room. It was moving in 4 directions, and as it moved in those 4 directions, a like leather satchel seemed to be like right in the middle. And no, it doesn't look like it wasn't a demon one, okay? Anyway, it wasn't about it, but there's just a leather satchel right in the middle of the altar that's kind of being exposed.
Let's grab it.
You guys are pretty far away from it now because you ran away from it. And
grab it.
Except for Marcos, who's just standing by himself.
No, he isn't. You guys all ran over.
I was in front. If
Huh?
one
I
is
tell you guys-
grabbing is the last one in the line, I'm not even saying this.
Let's
I'm
rock,
looking
paper,
at-
scissors for us
looking
to
at
grab
the
it.
roll 20.
Let's rock, paper, scissors for us to grab it. That's
All
my
right,
opinion.
Let's just send
What?
Brian in.
I'll put where everything is now if you guys want to do.
Wait. Rock, paper, scissors, eh? I cheat.
I mean, that's fair. All right, let's actually look at this then if you guys want to do it that way. So
Okay, it makes it easier.
let's put this here. I believe you guys were in probably a relatively similar. Let's just say up here was the stairs going away. And like basically down over here. Let's put this in the middle. Make it easier. I don't know how to increase the size of this. 1 second.
That's a fucking big room, man.
Yes, we're in a huge room.
It's a really big room. It's like someone was doing mass. I'd say you guys are about halfway between, like, so this is the altar's kind of in the middle of the room, or like it's actually a little closer to you, honestly. Hello, can I get that thing? Just wanna. I'm confused. What's happening right now? What?
The joys of roll 20.
There you go. So over here, you start noticing people coming.
That's not good.
So, Colin, what are you doing? You said that you wanted to go grab it. There are people here, and there's it up here.
There's people between us and the thing, the altar.
Not between you and the altar. The people are coming through the entrance of the other side where you guys originally came from.
So it's like
Alright.
people alter us exit?
Like
Like
yes.
if you're going in a line? Okay.
Yes, and you guys are closer to the exit now. Marcos, you're muted.
Would you say that they totally see us?
They do not see you yet.
We should probably leave whatever that satchel is and peace out of here.
Yep,
Unless one of
yep,
you wants
I'm
to
with
Hail
you.
Mary it.
All right.
Yep. Do it on your
Like,
own risk.
that
We're
unit
out.
of having health in me, I agree with everything you guys have just said.
Get out of here.
Yeah, but guys, so you guys are leaving the altar with the satchel.
Yeah, we just got
Yeah.
bodied by a revenant. It's not the time to fight an angry mob.
Hey, I'm not saying you have to fight. I'm saying they haven't seen you yet.
They could be friendly, but it tends like they usually aren't. But yeah.
It's gonna be like a two-turn back and forth trip just to get that item.
Yup.
How far are you guys from it? 1 second. How far did I set you from it? I meant to,
like 70 feet or something.
Yeah, we're far.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the risk taker of the group. Everyone else is always like, oh, better run away, better hide in a hole, better like
Can you
you know.
explain why you always
I
dead,
just
by
don't want
the
to try
way?
to murder them, if
No,
possible.
this isn't what I meant. It doesn't. It meant to be one away. You guys ran away for about one turn, so it wouldn't make sense.
Okay, it's like 30 feet away.
Yeah, and they're further away from it because it would actually be closer to the exit.
So they're totally gonna see us regardless.
If we take the time to go get this satchel, we're gonna get
Oh.
got.
They might see you. They might do stuff.
Marcos, is there any kind of magical way you can hide from them?
They're not quite doing anything.
I'm running out of juice.
They look like badasses.
Can we
You
see
can't
them yet?
tell. You can. So actually, Colin, you haven't seen them and don't know there. You just know that there might be company. You haven't seen them yet with your shitty roll. So you
Right.
don't know anyone's there. You just know the satchel's there.
Got it.
Oh shit!
Wouldn't he know
There
because
goes
we've been
Joey.
talking about it?
Colin, roll an intelligence check. Do you understand the words coming out of our mouth?
Well, no. The thing is, if Marcos warned him to just people, that's fine. But
Well, yeah, because like Marcos and I have been talking about how we should leave this room. I feel like Colin
Yeah.
would get the idea. We should leave this room.
what do you want to do, Colin?
All right, I guess I'll go with them and follow them since they're going to leave the room. I have to be, in. I say,
It's up to you. It's for your character, man.
all right, guys, let's keep.
How fast are you, Colin?
Oh wait, yeah.
I
Which
say,
one
hey.
of us is fastest?
How do you know your speed?
Grab it, leave.
45.
Your
Walking.
movement speed. It's
So
how
you
many
could-
squares you can
You
move per turn.
could take.
Okay, so it's about 50% more than the rest of us.
So he could cover 135 feet in one turn.
Maybe send Colin in, run, grab it, and run the
All right.
fuck away.
I say, all right, guys,
Yeah,
better run. I
felt
gotta
that's a
grab my merce.
possibility.
I gotta get this merce. Be right back. Then I run back at full speed to get the merce.
Okay, so you're trying to do this stealthy, or are you just fucking bolting it?
I'm trying to run, but like kind of like without making lots of noise, sort of like still running, but trying to.
All right,
Like-
roll stealth with disadvantage.
This is exactly. We're gonna trip and we're gonna get fucked.
That's exactly what's get fucked. Yep.
Yeah, it's like Joey's bored of being a DM. He kills us all right now.
The fuck? Sorry, I want to take my computer, so all fucked up. Give me a second. There we go. Okay.
Oh, this for some knockoff Gucci. We should have left it behind.
Boom. 19.
Nice.
Maybe it's weird, Gooch. We just don't know yet.
So Colin,
Colin's about to find out.
roll sleight of hand as well.
Oh my god.
What? You guys are fucking trying
22.
Huh?
22.
to.
Colin coming in clutch.
All right then.
Those rolls are fucking awesome.
So this is what happens. Marcos and Ace are chatting, like her poet and Sirius are chatting, and they're like, guys, we should really get out of here. Let's go. And it's just like, Colin's like, but what about the bag? You're like, just leave it. It's fine. And Colin just like, yeah, fuck this. Sprints back, slides, grabs the bag, and like sprints back. Before you guys are up the stairs, he's walking with you up the stairs. At the same, like he has covered the same distance as you, running away, including grabbing the bag. And no one's.
Damn, you should use this speech to run out of jail next time, man.
So
yeah.
what's interesting though, Colin, is as you're running back, all you hear is this giant alarm sound. Like it actually sounds like one of those sirens that they have for like firefighters. Like
Wait, do you still with your mouth?
what? I did that with my mouth. Yes, why?
Why are you
That's
so?
a-
What? How?
Yeah. Why is that like the
Yeah.
one
What the
talent
fuck?
you have?
Why is this in your skill set, Joey?
I don't know. Apparently, I can make noises. And what's actually interesting is you're able to like sprint back fast enough to not really care, but the path that actually, the path that you guys are exiting from, what like basically starts closing. It actually starts falling down, and you slip under it right before it crashes down. The path behind you is now blocked.
Which is the
And
path behind me collapsed, and the siren is coming from where?
So the
Joey's
siren was
mouth.
this like overall thing, like an alarm bell, and all paths in that area kind of just suddenly started closing. You were just able to get through to your friends before that. So what
Got it.
you guys hear is you going, Colin, don't bother with that. You start running up, and you see Colin running up with you, and that giant alarm bell and the thing crashing down, and Colin running up the stairs, and you're like,
The fuck?
I guess there's one way forward.
Better keep
Guess
going.
we're just gonna follow him then.
you also hear massive sounds of stones falling, and Marcos, you hear a couple of people screaming.
We need to get out of here.
I didn't want to kill them. Oops.
Solid.
Well, I guess we think they're cities, so. Oh well.
Colin, you have a mystery bag.
I do.
So what
Does
was
it
the
look like
mystery bag
human
that we risked
leather?
our lives for?
What does it smell like?
Bacon.
Make a perception check.
Sniff it.
Of all the fucking questions.
It's like I asked, what does my hand taste like?
So on brand. Taste the hand, smell the bag.
Welcome
22.
to the party. Welcome to the party.
I'm a fucking
This is what
bloodhound.
happens.
I had to point out, there's a story of a guy who like discovered tons of different chemicals, including a bunch of artificial flavors, and apparently he had this weird habit of taste testing every chemical he created.
That seems
And
like
he
a
was
terrible
found
idea.
dead with this look on his face of like some level of paralysis, and a lot of stuff in front of him, many of which could have been the cause of his death.
Fucking hell.
So, Colin, it smells really old and dusty, and you don't really like the smell.
No. All right. Got that out of the way.
It was fake Gucci in the end.
Yeah. Knock off.
Just our
Um,
luck.
So we're still running up the stairs, right? We're running away from everything falling over behind us.
Yep, and it's a long staircase. It's really weird. It's very dark. Like black. Does anyone have a torch or something that they can light or something they can do for light, or are you just running in the
I've got
dark?
it. I've got it.
All right, so you got a torch. You pull out a torch.
I was gonna say I whip out my magical pigments and draw one.
You draw a torch. Okay, this is fucking weird, but suddenly, Poet has a torch that has the weirdest fucking light in the world. Basically, it looks like a cartoon outline of a torch in white with a black torch, and then the flames on top of it have no color.
What do you mean by no color?
Like, they are bright for like emitting light, but they're dancing black and white flames.
Are you Kanjuro from One Piece?
Just this, but real.
Yes, exactly. Except black and white, like not
Yeah, colored.
Color-
That's black and white.
right.
Oh, now I understand. Okay. So literally that.
Literally.
Yes, it's literally that.
Bizarre. Okay.
That's our torch. Oh my god.
Got it.
What?
No, it took a second to understand. So he has a phone.
He has a what?
He has a phone, and he's using the phone screen as a torch.
Oh yes. No.
No,
No?
no,
No.
absolutely not. No, I wish he did. That would be funny.
So
That'd
by
be
saying that
hilarious.
he's
I got
Kanjuro,
it.
it's fine.
Well,
He
like-
drew a picture of is it like basically what that evil SpongeBob monster that SpongeBob created?
Oh,
Yeah.
Doodle Bob. Fucking
Doodlebob,
yes.
basically you're Doodlebob, got it.
He has the power of Doodlebob. Yes.
I was going more in Bendy and the Ink Machine, but I'll accept Doodle Bob.
I was also
Doodle-
going Kanjuro from One Piece, who has that exact ability.
Also a good shout, but Doodle Bob, I guess.
Doodlebob is probably the most mature of all the shows we could choose. Yes.
Yeah. So Doodlebob. Okay.
I mean,
so
he's honestly the most menacing, so fair.
he really
That
is.
really is menacing.
Fuck, I hate Doodlebob. Damn it. Okay, so you guys are running out.
With my handy dandy torch.
Handy dandy torch, which is fucking weird. So you guys are running away, and eventually you do come upon what seems to be a door
Like at the end of the stairs?
at the end of the stairs, at the top of the stairs. You get to a small hallway with a door. All around you, it's rock formations, and they look kind of similar to the rock formations you saw, like to the tunnels you saw earlier. That it looks man-made tunnels, but dug into rock.
How many tunnels are there?
Hmm?
How many tunnels are there?
Just one. You just have a door in front of you now. Like it's just an exit door. It looks like the door does look a little strange, but you're welcome to inspect it or perceive or whatever the hell you want to do with it.
Who's got the best stats for this? Should big brain this.
Yeah, you guys can roll. You can have someone roll with advantage if you want, or you can have two people look separately.
My perception's +3.
I've also got a +3.
Marcus, can you-
It sounds like
Are you
Colin fell back down the stairs.
It does sound that way, doesn't it? No, you're Marcos. No one likes you. You have your microphone up, by the way.
God damn it. I was asking if Colin was okay because
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
okay.
he's super loud.
just a rib or two broken.
Oh, I was putting away my food.
Ah. Are we rolling perception?
I thought we
Uh,
were rolling investigation.
Could be investigation for the door, but you're welcome to perceive it if you want.
I want to perceive it. I want
Okay.
to perceive this door as a whole.
Wow.
Wow, that's a great roll, but you got a natural one. It's a door.
That door is sure door shaped.
You're like, look, there's a door. It's not even door shaped, which is the funny part of it.
I open.
Wait, whoa,
I
wait, we're
open.
gonna investigate it. Hold on.
So Marcos walks up.
It's just a door.
Sirius walks up,
This is gonna go
grabs the
horrible.
handle, and starts trying to turn the handle, but the handle's not turning at all. You hear like a click. It doesn't actually turn. I don't know if you've ever had one of those doors that like breaks and you can't turn the handle.
No, yeah. Okay. Well,
His head
that
is
went better than it
jammed.
could have. Good
Also,
thing.
Marcos, now that you're closer, it's pretty obvious that this door is not made of wood. It's made of stone, and you're like, what the fuck is this door?
Weird.
All right, so
Doesn't
it's a
seem to
big
move
stone
it.
door. That
Huh?
we can't open.
So the knob doesn't move at all. It's weird. Anyone want to do investigation, anything?
I'll roll investigation.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage if someone helps you, like
Wait,
Brian or something.
I mean, I
Oh,
can
okay.
assist you, but do I have to roll to assist?
Nope.
Good.
I mean, I have a +3.
I have a
Yes.
-1. If I assist you in wood low, it'd be like, oh, look at this other shiny thing.
Roll twice and take the higher one. So you
Oh,
can
no.
do stuff like if you want to type in, you can also just type something like this, and I'm putting it inside of the Gmail chat. But if you ever want to roll, you can type in the word like the letter like the symbol slash, and then type in roll space 1d20 plus 3.
Oh, you
one-
just have been slash 1d20 plus 3.
Whatever.
Well, you do fancy stuff like actually for what you're wanting to do, you're probably gonna do 1 to 20. Keep. If you have advantage, you want to do like this.
And then roll it again. Press up and then press enter. Okay, well you rolled the same thing twice. So
Yep.
yeah, that's the advantage version. The 2d20 KH1 plus 3. But anyway.
Why didn't mine turn into a circle? I did the thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my token. I did the thing that Brian showed me. And it's a circle in the drop-down list. But it's not a circle on the map.
Oh, you want to drag your character back onto the map. Bam, ta-da, and then you just delete the old one.
Oh. I have witchcraft.
Keep
Was it
high.
12?
Wait, why is
What?
there a floating 12?
You can also drag all the dice you roll onto the thing if you want to.
Oh, neat.
That's weird. Anyway, nameplate. Let me just see if I can get your stuff shown. Let's see. All right, so you rolled a 13. So Ace, you do notice that the door isn't quite normal. It doesn't actually look like this is a doorknob type door. It just looks like those knobs are there to help rotate it.
Okay, kind of like a ship wheel vibe.
Yep.
All right.
If you picture like a big circle, and on one side there's a handle that allows you to pull that towards the top so that it rolls.
Okay.
That's what it looks like this can do. It doesn't look like it's an actual door, like Marco seemed to think.
All right. So, well,
Door.
It is only half of a circle, to be fair. Like it's not like this is a full circle that it was very obvious was a circle. It's like half a circle and it ends at a wall. So it looks like you can pull that up towards the wall, and that'll roll halfway to get a gap to go in. It almost looks like a secret door.
Okay. So, this door that Sirius just so kindly tried to open for us is not going to open that way. So I have a feeling, gang, that before we go through this door, we should try and see if we can hear anything through it. Because I think if I turn this upwards, we might be able to go through. But if it's booby-trapped, we're fucked. So what do y'all think? This is top-notch feedback, guys.
Can you detect magic markers and see anything?
Well, it should be detecting magic, right, Joey? Or is that true? Or is that more than 10 minutes pass?
It's more than 10 minutes have passed.
I cast it again.
All right, magic. Aside from your friends, you detect no magic around, although you do see a magic glow from the new bag Colin's holding.
You guys are so magical. But
That
this
is fucking great.
door is not magical at all.
Okay, good.
What is this cool at the bag, by the way?
Colin's bag is glowing?
No, it's evocation again.
Oh, they like evoking.
Colin, what is in that bag that you went through that trouble to steal? Should we open that before we go through the door? Or should
I
we
hope
just
something
go
awesome. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Probably gonna kill us all. Let's open it now.
through? Well, it's
I
hard
mean,
to
this is
argue
the
with that
worst
attitude.
place to get in trouble, I think. Is that what we're in stairway?
Yeah, and we're trapped behind a
corridor?
stone door, right? It's like a bad place to get in trouble.
True, true.
Well, we can't open the door though, right? We have no way to get in, so it's sort of like, what do we?
I think if we rotate this knob here in a circular motion, it might move.
And the reason we think this door is scary is because it's big and ornate. Every other door we just open it. I think we should just open the fucking thing.
Yeah.
and do
Open
it.
the thing then.
All right, I grab the wheel and I open the door. And so let's do this. You guys are being wimps.
All right, roll a strength check.
That's all you're doing.
Actually makes sense for Colin to do it then.
Like, I don't have strength.
I'm not
It sounded
specialist.
very mechanical. If there's
Wait,
no
I rolled
magic.
athletics. The strength is +3 also. Okay, never mind.
So all you hear you see Colin be like, "Fuck it, just open the damn door." Goes to pull it open, is like, "Ugh."
Then I say, all right, I fucked up my arm in the last battle a little bit. Will someone help me push?
Yeah, alright, I'll help. I've got a
All right,
decent
allow me to
strength.
help with. You said strength check, Joey.
Yep.
All right.
Should we both roll it?
How'd I do?
I mean, you rolled a natural 20 plus 0, so Pyrity goes up and is like, "Just get out of the way." It just literally just grabs the thing and pulls it sideways, and the ninja goes.
Damn, those hands came loaded.
God damn.
Brian, you take 2 points of damage though,
Why?
because your hands hurt like a motherfucker right now.
You just
And-
needed a stone door.
Part of your finger nearly breaks when you
For
do
that,
that.
I had 5 health before I did that. I could have been knocked out from that.
Very soon I won't be able to heal anybody.
Can you imagine if Brian knocked himself the fuck out opening a doorknob?
That would be the worst thing I've done.
Oh, by the way, Marcos, there's a very heavy magical aura from his hands that is necromancy. FYI.
That was implied.
Yeah, that's kind of assumed.
I was just saying, like, just because
It's like you don't need to know what it is. You know what it is.
you guys understand his hands are fucking cursed. It's not that complicated.
God damn. So what do we see through this half door?
Yeah, so you do that, and suddenly you guys are just blinded by fucking like light.
Wow, racist.
Turns out that sun is incredibly painful when you've been in the dark for that long with just a fucking toy torch of like 1940s cartoon torch. So it turns out the light outside is much brighter, but what you see like a small. So Marcos, Brian, and Colin, this is similar to the forest you guys were in before you found the area. Ace, you're in a forest.
And blind, apparently.
Wait.
And
Forest as in the same forest I was as we went in the cave,
so you guys
or the other forest?
No, so you guys were in a forest that you ended up running towards this peak, falling 100 feet, and going into that door. But you were in a forest before that, and this was kind of a hidden area. You guys are, like, you can do a perception check to see how far away from that you are, but it's a similar forest.
Okay. That's what I wanted to confirm.
There was a forest where we were hidden in. We went down the creepy stairs. Then we got stuck down in there. Is that the same?
Yes, same
Okay,
type
same
of forest, like same look and feel of forest. It's not too dense. It's a little bit actually like sparsely forested. Ace, as your character poet starts getting like his eyes in a better shape, he looks up and does see a very cracked and falling apart blue dome.
Well, that's problematic.
Also, information for you. You don't know what the fuck's happening.
Nope,
That
I'm just
doesn't.
in the woods.
I'm saying that doesn't match the past that you understood.
Well, that's bad. So upon observation, we're not supposed to be here, gang.
Do you know even know where here is?
No, that's largely the issue. I don't know where here is.
Oh,
How did we end up in
where
a
is here?
forest?
One second. Actually, roll history.
History. Gotcha. What's my history?
Also, is there anything flying the sky, Joey?
I roll
Menacingly?
history. Do I have advantage, Joey?
Roll perception. Brian, you don't know fuck all. It's fine.
I want a 0. Obviously, I don't fuck all.
11. You do know where you are. Surprisingly.
How are you getting into roll stats?
Huh?
Oh, 11 was my perception, Joey. Not his.
Oh,
history.
no, there's shit. Okay, now I have to wait for him. What are you looking for right now?
I want to know how he was like making it say history of strength.
History check is +3 for you.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I know.
There should be intelligence plus something.
Like
How does it make it
Yeah.
say that? Oh, that's because Brian has macros that he added for all of his stuff. He added his character. So
I add my character sheet, and thus, yeah, there we go.
You can add your character sheet as well.
I also did that though.
Let me check if you actually did that. 'Cause I don't believe. Oh, you did, yeah. So
Yeah,
you
I
go to your
did.
character sheet. You press your character sheet with all your crappy stats. You press like history. Boom. That's your character, not mine rolling that, by the way.
But you have to roll. Don't.
Wait, where the fuck?
Wait.
What?
Here. Watch this.
Oh!
Boom. Look at that bullshit. Oh wait,
Yeah, I just did it. Okay, that's neat.
All right. 13 history. You do know where you are.
And it's not where we're supposed to be. According to the past, I know.
So you're in Agrax, and from the past, you know, Agrax's shield never shattered. Eventually, they did leave that place. but there was never a shattering of the shield that they had surrounding their land. Eventually, there's some information here, but eventually they came out with a force to try to take over parts of the rest of the islands. But never from the point of view of the shield breaking. The shield never broke. And this is a really broken shield. And there's like big holes that are now spreading open. Like, guys, Marcos, Brian, and Colin, those holes that you saw the things open, like the other beings open up and break off of,
Yeah.
like breakthrough, are opening up further. They're not repairing.
Shit.
Wait, what? I thought a bunch of angels came from the fucking hole and
They
did a
did.
number.
No. The angels are still in here. The monkey riding dragons and the demon flew out. Those
That's what I
holes
missed the party.
flew out. So you know none of this in character.
Yeah, I missed quite some party.
I
Monkey
see.
Riding Dragons.
So just so you know, the hole was safer.
So you do see a couple of angels flying in the sky,
Okay.
or celestials flying in the sky, Marcos.
Okay.
But nothing that's too crazy. They're just kind of pretty far away. There's a couple of them around. Nothing that seems close to you. And that's about it that you got with that perception roll. So you know that you're in Agrex, and you're confused as fuck because this is not the history that you knew in the past, and never have you traveled through time, and the history has changed.
So this is a bad sign all the way around. Are we talking like winged angel, like Michelangelo works of art, or are we talking biblical eyes and teeth kind of angels? What are we working with?
Picture celestial beings, not necessarily angels, more along the lines of
Like a solar?
like if you played Xenoblade Chronicles,
I
the
have
people
not.
that are in the sky. Let me
Not
see.
actually in the sky, but yeah. You mean like the Telethia?
I mean, basically just picture winged creatures that would look very similar to, like, battle angels.
Gotcha.
Oh, that Telethia then. Yeah, okay, that works.
Yeah.
That is actually the creatures. I don't really live there, but that's pretty accurate.
Telethia are they're a bit nicer than that. They
No,
like
look for solar. Solar, I think, is what you're trying to describe. Solar Dungeons and Dragons.
yes, those.
I mean, you
So,
could have just said angels.
Huh?
Those are solars, not angels. Come on, man.
Yes,
Don't offend them.
I agree with Marcos. These guys.
This kind of
This is what they look like.
angel.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Wait, can I say that one again, Ace? Ooh. I'm pretty sure that's the angel from Diablo.
No, I went Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
But alright, not just terrifying conglomerate of eyes. Gotcha.
They don't have white wings. They have somewhat off-white wings, but they are not pure white. They're, in particular, not solars. So, I mean, you guys have no idea. You've never seen them in your life. I'm just letting you guys know they're not quite white wings. They're not black, though. The demons are definitely black-winged. Those never flew away. But they haven't told you any of this yet, Ace, so have fun with that. I'm not afraid. So, you guys walk out. You guys are out in the open. What do you do?
Okay, so that dome is broken, and that's extremely alarming, because if you guys knew what I knew, you'd be really fucking worried right now.
But see, we're stupid, so we're fine.
What do you know?
Yeah, we're going towards the crack. Or we were.
We're trying to escape out the crack.
So
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
outta
knew
here.
about this. And you didn't think it was
Look
important to
up.
mention
Who
it?
doesn't know?
We sort of did it.
You sort of what?
We may have had a small role to play.
So you guys, let me get this straight, broke the dome that needs to very not be broken, and you didn't think it was important to mention it. Cool. We're gonna
we cracked
fucking
it.
die.
I start walking.
Yeah, what can we
Okay.
do about it now?
Wait, where are we right now? Do you guys know where we are?
Not exactly.
Okay, so if we're gonna start walking, where exactly are we going? Because I don't think
That
back
way.
is a good idea.
Forwards.
Towards the crack, right?
Always forwards. Towards
Always
the crack.
twirling towards whatever's ahead of us.
Well, this can't be any worse of an idea, so why not? Let's go for it.
You
Can
you
be
guys
worse.
still haven't rested.
Who
Well-
needs rest?
What time of the day is it, man?
It's probably around like 3 o'clock.
It's
AM
too
or
early. Well, but maybe we should walk away from this cursed death hole
Yeah, that's a
into
good
the
idea.
forest, find somewhere slightly comfortable,
I mean, that's not a half.
and then we just nap.
We need to have someone stand guard though. 'Cause last time we didn't do that, we got in trouble. So someone needs to. We need to alternate guard.
Yeah, like
We-
rotate through the night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So who's on first watch?
let's do it. I'm down.
Well, let's
Nose
find the
game.
place first.
Brian loses.
Oh, yeah. Guess Brian lost.
I'm
automatically.
human. I need 8 hours of sleep, and I can calling one more time before I go to bed.
So we all agreed then Brian's keeping watch?
I
Yeah.
think so.
I mean, I'm an elf, so I can do that 4-hour like bullshit thing, can't I?
You can.
Trans.
So you need 4 hours. Is he the only one that's going to be sleeping for those 4 hours, or are you guys still taking shifts?
I want to sleep too if I can get my health back.
Yeah.
So how is the situation with Brian calling?
So-
If
so-
I were to heal one of them, who would be?
I'm
Brian,
at 33 of 45.
Brian is dying.
33 or 45? Definitely Brian.
I'm at 33 of 45.
I'm at 3 out of 40. Just gonna throw this out there, guys.
Okay, Brian, roll 3d8 plus 4.
So
14 health. Is that how much I'm healed by?
you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
You
still
guys
pretty
can-
fucking.
You guys can sleep for 10 hours, I'd say, if you want to do like proper shifts, so that 2 people do 2-hour shifts and then Brian does a 4-hour shift.
Yeah.
So you guys do like 2 hours each. You guys get 8 hours, and then Brian sleeps for 4 of those hours. We'll say about 10 hours.
Okay, I'll do the last 2 hours.
Okay. So we'll start with Brian's shift. Brian, you have a nice 6-hour shift or equivalent. Roll perception. I'm assuming you guys walked like 15-20 minutes away from that.
Yeah, we didn't stay near the doom hole to sleep.
Oh, for sure. Fuck the doom hole.
Actually, are you guys trying to like from that doom hole? Are you guys trying to hide your camp or?
Yeah, in the forest, not in the outside open.
Can I have everyone roll stealth actually then?
I know, I'm pretty bad at stealth, Joey.
Okay.
I want
Natural.
a 30.
I see.
Wait, Brian, how'd you roll a 30?
Because I have plus 10 to my stealth check.
Oh my god.
6, and then the last one, 12. Okay. All right. So Brian, you rolled a 14. Sorry, no, 11 for perception.
Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm like, 14 for stealth? No, Joey.
14 is the top. So your watch goes pretty smoothly. Towards the end of it, though, you do hear some people talking and muffled noises. If you wanted to go investigate more.
Yeah, no.
Just like, fuck it, I'm good.
Okay.
What's that? We're in an area of danger? Do I want to leave my area of danger? No.
They move away. Who's taking the second watch? There's only going to be 3 total.
I'll take it.
All right. You can also have a person with you if you want. I don't know if someone wants to stay up with him or not, but that's fine if they don't.
I need to have my 8 hours to recover my magic slots.
It's fine. You're going to have 8 hours no matter what. I'm doing it so that you get the like full 8 hours. Just it might be broken up by the 2 hour slot. It's not a big deal. Okay. Roll perception. Nine.
Well, that could have been better.
You don't really notice much. You're just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. So while you're doing this, you're thinking about the history of the past that you've dealt with. You know that of the 7 islands, Agrax was kept in silence to build up their reserves for war with the rest of the islands. When their dome fell, they went to war almost immediately. You know nothing about angels. You don't know what the fuck they're doing around. You're looking around going, what the hell are these things flying by? Or these celestials.
Being like, those are definitely not supposed to be there.
None of this matches the history you're from. You're confused as to why there's celestials here at all. And you do know that this particular land, the people who came out in the past, it's a far history from what you knew. They were ruthless. They were a lot of battle mages of different classes. They worked together very well, and they disseminated most of humanity from it. But that was... You have no idea if that was now or eons later. Because no one told you what year it was.
Shit, that's a good point. Should have asked.
So you're confused as to what's going on now. Are they a strong force or are they not? Are they dangerous to the rest of humanity or not? And can you actually work towards saving the humanity that was pretty dystopian in your universe? So your future was very dystopian. Think Hokuto no Ken, if you know what I'm talking about at all.
Well,
do you?
We're fucked. Yeah.
Good. Fist of the North Star type dystopian future, except with magic and guns. It took a long time to recover from that, but even then, now corporations rule supreme. You're in a real cyberpunk type thing.
I'm okay with this.
I mean, you're from a cyberpunk universe with magic, so I'm going to put you from a cyberpunk universe with magic. But you know that
Magitech universe?
Huh?
Magitech? Magic? Is it?
It would be Magitech, although I'm doing post-apocalyptic Magitech.
Yeah.
More fun that way. So
basically 90s Japanese video game. Got it.
I said Hokuto no Ken. Did you not hear Hokuto no Ken? Come on.
First of all, that's hard to spell.
Yeah.
Fist of the North Star.
I've
Yeah,
actually
Fist
seen
of the North
Fist of
Star,
the
yeah.
North Star. I just know that it has a lot of flying fists in it, and there's a North Star somewhere involved.
No, it's not it at all.
I
Stop
think
it.
it's a Canadian thing, Joey, honestly.
What?
I'm Canadian!
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forget you're Canadian, Brian. God damn it.
Guess you got kicked out of the Canada Club,
Fucking
Brian.
Canadians.
Anyway, this is our Star type universe. So what you're confused about is if there's things that you can do to stop this now, but you also are trying to figure out where the fuck this is, what part of time this is. Are they actually dangerous? And what the fuck are these celestial beings? What the fuck's going on here?
Probably also trying to
most
figure out
of
who the
you-
hell this lovable band of idiots I found myself with is.
Yes. Also, you
Keyword,
don't
lovable. That's all that matters here.
you don't have a clue. So a lot of the history was lost from the past. You only have very small parts of what the corporations basically feed into humanity and what you've kind of like with hacker friends found in the dark web and the deep web for reasons. Anyway, anything you want to do during this time?
That's a good question. Oh, if I use my magical pigments, can I create myself a little sort of temporary computer thing so I can research a bit the land? Like this version of history.
So
I know, big ask.
Yeah, so your thing can't really make computers.
Dang it.
Because that would be really, really intricate to draw.
That's fair, I can't draw for shit.
And
The networking, man.
you need to draw, but then even then it wouldn't do much because it couldn't connect to an actual historical server. Because there's no technology here. There's only magic. Whereas you're from a Magitech universe. So a bit weird.
Inconvenient. Yeah.
What I'd say I would allow you to do for looking at the history of like this time is I'll allow you to try to roll to like use your tinker tools and alchemy to essentially try and summon a book.
Summon a book. Alright, cool. What do I gotta roll for this? I'm down.
But to be fair,
Evocation!
it's totally technological for you.
Just
And
gonna-
alchemy, it's alchemy. You're basically just trying to figure out what the land has to say. So you're trying to make an alchemic circle to like find the truth of the land. Is what I'm going to
Roy
say.
Mustang this shit. Let's go.
So I'm going to let you roll a straight D20, and I'll figure out what modifiers to add.
Channel
This is a big
my inner
ass.
Elric. Wow. Fuck right off.
Okay, so Marcos and Colin, you guys wake up, and you see Poet has a shit ton of things laid out. They're just all drawn on the ground. There's things that are a bunch of these black and white things that look similar to those like torches, but they're like all around this circle. And there's like this giant alchemic rune. And as you wake up, it's because it starts glowing.
Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna full battle
Yo,
alchemist my
dude,
goddamn self.
secrecy.
And then a couple of children's books appear in it.
So
Do I
you think
recognize
he's
the
like,
books?
Are we worried that he's like a creepy person? Is that what we're getting at here? Like, why do you have children's books?
I mean, you woke up in the middle of the night and I was doing some weird ritual shit to summon things.
Technically, I never slept. I've been in a trance this whole time.
You're trancing, yeah, but basically,
Wait, can I trance?
no, you're trancing now. It's fine. But basically, what happened is a bunch of these books appear, and the books that you see, there's only like 3 or 4, but one of them is, it's kind of interesting. There's 3 really random books. One of them is, what are the prisons and what are the prisms and why do we love them?
I can only imagine this is a picture book.
Yeah, that's so I have to write these down though.
Oh my god. I mean,
well, because if you look into them, I'm gonna have to remember what the fuck they are later.
I mean, hey, at least I didn't fucking N and L myself from Full Metal
Didn't get a
Alchemist, so
1. I'm not gonna be mean. So what
could have
what are
been
the
worse.
prisms? We love them. All hail the 8 circles. They are kind and generous.
That sounds like a religious text.
Agreed.
So, kids' book, religious text, and
that's
So-
always so creepy how true that is.
So it's a very small book, and it looks very cartoony on the cover.
oh no,
So it's another kid's book.
god damn it!
It's creepy.
This one
And-
0% is planned.
And then there's basically, so you have So the last one is the human who took your mommy away.
What the fuck, dude?
Wow!
This is wild.
I mean,
What the
that's like standard valid elf books.
Wow!
Jesus.
So those are the 3 books you got
I got
from this
shafted.
hand.
That's some fucked up shit.
This is
Sure.
not what I was hoping for at all. I just
Stop
noticed
calling
Yoshi
attention.
spread
I go back to
evil.
bed.
So you need 2 more hours of sleep. You're welcome to go to bed now or read these books immediately because you're like, what the fuck are these?
I want to read that last one. I want to read that immediately. Because what the fuck?
So I won't actually try to create a story just yet because I could try. I would probably fail miserably. The overall gist of the book is it's presented as a young elf, and the young elf is trying to make friends with some of the creatures in the woods. He finds out these creatures are humans, and
Okay.
he tries to make friends with them, even though everyone tells him not to make friends with strangers. Humans are dangerous, etc. He's convinced that these humans are his friends. They've convinced him that they're friends. And in the book, it looks like a form of like a group of bandits almost, but they're very nice to the child. What ends up happening after that, though, is the book kind of gets to a point where at the climax, he ends up inviting them into his house.
That's stranger danger all over.
This
Yes,
is a terrible idea.
the mother comes home, and they end up attacking the mother and taking her away into the forest. Now the boy is left without a mother and ends up going to one of the temples. The temple then takes him in and tells him how wrong he was for trusting humans, and he lives happily ever after under the care of the temple.
That was a plot twist. Just like, it sucks that you killed your mom. Happily ever after. What
Didn't see
a
that coming at all.
A+ children's novel. That twist. It's M. Night Shyamalan levels of impressive.
I mean, it kind of goes with the theme of all hail the 8 circles, they are kind of generous.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, I think
That's
I'm gonna,
different.
without reading the others, I think I'm gonna pull a spread eagle Yoshi there in the distance and lay down.
All right. Marcos and Colin, you guys wake up. It's been 8 hours. You're fully rested.
Alright. I have a new ability thing, Joy, that I sent you on Messenger, but I rolled the 6 for that. When that matters, I'll bring it up. Alright, it's probably dark, right?
I walk over to Marcos right next to him when I get up because it's my turn for the watch.
Hey, Krulami, how you doing?
Good man. I finally got some rest after all that crazy shit. That was pretty fucking wild day.
It was a very wild day. I still don't know how we're gonna get out of here, man.
All right. Did you roll a d6 by the
Yeah, it's a
way?
miracle we're still
Yeah.
alive.
Okay, so you got even. Cool.
I think so too. I don't know. I don't know what we did and what's gonna happen next, but
Yeah, me neither, man. Fuck.
it's out of our hands now.
God's
But
hands.
I still think we need to get out of here, man.
I wholeheartedly agree.
And what the heck is this guy following us?
Yeah, what about Poet's up to? Let's see what he's doing.
I don't know, man. Like he doesn't tell me much, so I don't know.
What's that guy's deal? I don't know.
I don't know what he wants.
Shit, yeah, me neither. We should now that we get some downtime, we're not actively being attacked. We should talk to him.
But wait, do you guys know? Because I'm pretty sure you don't know. I
What?
think you said I don't know like 17 times. I'm just trolling you guys because you said I don't know like 36
I
times.
don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We know so little, Krulami. We know nothing, man. Universe is a big place.
Yeah.
We just travel time, I think.
Just showing peace out.
Doors like fuck these people.
Open the window.
It's
He's
just
just locked open
dialogue.
us.
So Marcos, it is night, and your necklace is now imbuing with power again.
I didn't use it. Was full, right?
It wasn't full; it was empty because you used it to summon
Damn it.
something and didn't have any fucking light. And now there's stars in the sky because there's a fucking dome that's broken.
I love that. Fuck that dome.
Fuck.
Also,
I show my middle finger to the dome.
well, Ace, one more thing that I will want to say to you that you noticed about this place is there is no floating city like you remember. There is some remnants, like a quarter of a floating city in the air.
Oh, that's quite a big difference.
Sorry, just wanted to point that out. It's still floating though, Marcos. You do notice a quarter of a floating city is still in the air.
That's not nearly enough of a city.
I show my middle finger to the quarter of the city too.
Nice. Roll perception, by the way.
Just flipped off half a fucking fourth of a city.
Should I roll 2?
Yeah. You guys are both there, so. Marcos, you do notice some of the angels do a flyby.
Like with
But nothing that particularly gets messed you. Colin, you notice the same thing. Marcos, you also hear from a little bit farther away a group of people traveling saying something about excavated ruins, but they're far enough away that it doesn't seem like they're walking in your direction.
Okay, hold steady.
All
I
right.
keep watching and just hanging out.
All right. So anything else you guys want to do in this 2 hours, or you good?
I look over at Poet shit and like sort of while I sleep and I creep on his stuff and see like what does it look like? What era is it from? Or like what is it? I want to know more about it. All his gear.
Roll stealth.
Can I help Colin?
Yeah.
Just touch
Yes,
up my shit, yeah.
Okay. Roll
Can
stealth.
Wait.
I help Colin be stealthy?
Wait, no, you can't.
Wait.
Stealthy. Never mind. Doesn't make sense. It's just,
I'm just gonna show off though while they stealth.
Brian, you're still asleep. You're trancing.
I'm stealthily tranced.
Oh, I'm gonna use the walk without a trace.
Oh,
to
right.
Stealth.
I can allow you to have done that. So, all right. So he's at 26 then. You are fucking stealthy. What are you doing with his stuff?
Why are you touching my things?
I'm just looking over there and seeing.
I
Like,
keep away. I don't get. I'm at the range of the round. That's it.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to get a
find
sense
me.
of what era he's from and what kind of things he has and if I recognize anything or if it looks all sort of from the future. Or...
Are you looking or touching?
I'm just looking. I'm kind of like faking like I'm just wandering around, but I'm really not. I'm really trying to just take a closer look at all his things.
Roll perception with advantage in this case because Marcos is kind of helping you.
Ignore the weird kids' books. I swear those aren't mine.
Colin, you don't know what the fuck you're looking at. Honestly, there is a bunch of shit on there that looks very mechanical in nature. The closest thing that you can relate this to is some of the dwarven technologies that you know about.
Okay.
But you're kind of imbued with magic in weird ways, like ways that you've never seen before. No books you've ever read, no things you've ever seen look like this. You're fairly certain he's from either a very distant past or a very distant future. You're really not sure.
He's from
Got it.
Josie, guys.
Because it could have been like pre-apocalypse, like crap. Well, not apocalypse, but like calamity. So you have no idea there. There's a lot of interesting things, especially his pistols. His pistols are completely like darkness. His pistols and his like full-on gun, which he has pretty close to his person. It doesn't look like those would be easily removed from his person without him noticing. So those are literally absorbing the light around them.
Trippy. All right.
His entire persona is in black and white.
What
Like,
the fuck?
He's just completely grayscale.
Yep.
All right. I'm tripping out. I'm sort of like, wow, this is fucking. crazy, but I sort of creep back over to my area.
That accurately describes Ace. Just double checking.
Yeah. Got the whole black and white steampunky vibe suit going on.
Sweet.
All right.
So, what
Anything
you just
else?
saw curling.
Some crazy shit. I don't think he's from our era. I've never seen something like that before in my life. It's got to be something either from the distant past, distant future, or a distant land. It's so unusual, and those guns are just so unique. They absorb all the light that comes out, and it's I don't know what to make of him. He seems nice, but I gotta keep an eye on this guy and figure out more about him.
I do
Cool,
love
me,
how
look.
you left him like alone for a watch.
I know, right?
You're like, I don't know if I can trust this guy, but I'll let him protect all of us while we sleep.
Exactly. Oh, but imagine, it must have been so tired at that point, too.
I want to get some rest.
Hey.
If he betrays us, he'll probably die too, so it kind of works out.
I look at Kurumi and I tell him, if he came from the future, just look at him. Something must have gone terribly wrong.
I give you a high five, and
So I'm
I
trancing
laugh.
right now, right? Can I hear any of this, Joey?
I'm not 100% sure how trances work. I don't know if you can hear during trances. I'd say in order to get enough rest, you're not actively listening to anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like after my trance, I might be able to call stuff, but I don't think I can actually act on anything during it.
What I'd
Unless
say
it's like something that's
is,
really distracting, like enemies attacking.
yes, you can be alerted to danger, but I wouldn't say that you'd remember anything that was said
Got it.
or done.
That's acceptable. I don't like it, but I have to acknowledge the logic.
It'd just be
'Cause
awkward
it's
if
not-
Brian be like, I have a weird memory of a children's book. I don't know why.
I have a sense that something's going to happen wrong, and we're probably the cause of it, guys.
Oh my god, I just realized an amazing character for a D&D campaign would literally be someone whose entire premise is they use a deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards
Oh, I
To
low-key
attack
want to do this.
at a children's card game.
I low-key want to do this.
That's pretty epic.
But the best part about it is you could literally give them a real Yu-Gi-Oh deck
Oh, I have several.
that they can then use to summon things or do things with it as an action.
Can I use a magic card deck instead?
I have several of those
No, that's powerful.
too. You're right, fair. Magic is way too OP.
Yeah. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's really unbalanced. So basically, the character just scream hard the cards every now and then whenever he gets a critical hit.
No, he will have to beat them at a children's card game. He'll literally just, his saying is going to be, I will defeat you at a children's card game. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Anyway.
I
Wait,
was
I think
thinking
there's
of the
a
leather
great-
pants skit from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Fucking yes.
Anyway, no, but you have to give them
Children's
cards.
card.
that- You have to give them cards that don't necessarily work well together all the time. Things like Exodia or something where he has to get all 5 of them. And you're like, son of a bitch, fucking shoot another Exodia card. It doesn't do anything right now. All right, I guess I'll use a different card so you can
Like
draw
just
from
Exodia's left leg.
Yeah. Anyway,
I sent a great video about Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys enjoy.
okay. All right,
Fuck
let's
yes,
go
I have seen this video. This is lit.
Let's go back to this. Marcos, Colin, anything else you want to do before they wake up?
No, I'm good.
All right, so you guys all wake up.
We'll wake up.
What do you do? You still have 2 more books.
All right, Joey, I foraged for food and I'm gonna make everybody's breakfast.
Awesome. So you could even have done that during that 2 hours. So I'm going to assume you did.
Okay,
You can roll for how good the food is if you want.
I can roll survival.
Defeat the Pharaoh once and for all. We're going to challenge him to a children's card game. No, we are going to steal from him the source of his power, and then we will use it against him. His Millennium Puzzle? Foolish fool! The puzzle is not the source of his power. His power comes from his leather pants.
Ah, yes. Fucking love Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge.
I vote my video because it's only a minute long and also very good.
One sec. I wanna actually.
Yeah,
like,
that I want to be able to see. That guy's it's the guy from Vine. That guy's funny.
Yeah, he's good.
Also, his accents are on point.
Oh yeah, He's great at doing voice acting.
Yeah, guy's talented. But it is worth watching
Anyway.
all of Leatherpants at some point because that song is just top.
I'll watch that one and some of the other ones, but
Lives rent free in my head.
I don't think I ever watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge. I did watch Dragon Ball Bridge, which was very enjoyable.
Oh yeah,
loved
it
it.
was good.
I didn't even know there was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
I think that was which one came first. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge might have came first.
I don't remember. But
I think Dragon Ball Z Abridged came first, actually.
probably, but it just took longer.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Z is so fucking long.
So, Marcos, you make food. You want to roll for how good it is? I don't know if you did already. No, it's horrible. Marcos gathered a bunch of like berries and crap. And
Literally.
so like the berries, he tried very hard. Okay, let's not be so mean. But he basically put a bunch of berries on leaves, so it looks like jam on toast, but it doesn't taste like jam on toast.
It tastes like toast on jam.
By the way, I have no idea what I just fed you guys. I just found it over there.
I say thanks. It's better than nothing, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe next time I'll try to cook.
A+ for effort. Who's awake?
But that counts.
Are we all awake again yet, or?
You're all awake right now.
Okay.
What's Brian doing?
He's done his trend. He might be ignoring you guys though.
I was gonna say, is he just staring into the middle distance while we're all just kind of
looking at his hands? Brian, roll a d4.
D4.
Okay.
That sound is a feed in Joey's voice. It's like, oh, not what I wanted.
Well, you know what this is, right?
Is this the hat one?
Yeah, every morning your hat is, if it rolls like a 1 on the one before, it automatically changes into whatever I want it to.
Yep.
Oh no.
This is Chuck E. Cheese. Can I take your order?
All right. So what do you guys do? You guys are welcome to talk about things. Maybe catch Ace up, or you can not. You can ask him questions. You can not do anything and just fucking assume that everything's cool now.
Thank you for not slitting our throats while we slept. That was very thoughtful.
I mean, I considered it, but at this point, you guys seem pretty trustworthy, so I feel like it's probably better if we stick together than, go off on our own. Did you guys see anything during your watches in the night?
There was some noise. There's probably a road close to here, so not the best spot. But where are you going?
Yeah, didn't see much, man. But like now that we're out of the craziness, what's your deal? Where are you from?
I'm from, you could say, far from here.
Far in what dimension? Time or space?
That's a good question. I'm pretty sure time, but also maybe not, because where I'm from, a lot is different.
Got it.
Like,
Wild.
for one, the dome isn't broken, and there's not those creepy flying fucks everywhere. So,
well, if you're from after us, maybe that means we actually figure out a way out of this and solve this thing. So that's a good.
You are not from Agrax.
I'm not from here.
Where are you from? Where are you born?
In a distant land.
So for your context, you would have been born.
Yeah, I didn't actually get that context.
You would have been born in Belgrade.
Vegrad.
Belgrade.
Got it.
Okay. Where was Belgrade again, Joy?
Near Drozo and Drioka. It's one of the union ones.
Okay. It's one of the main ones then.
Yes.
I see. And why are you here?
Yeah.
Why did you went into that room? What bring you here?
I feel like we laid it all on the line for you. I told you how we might have had something to do with the cracking of the dome. Be even very forthright. I would love to know more about you.
Well, put it simply, I'm a noble where I'm from, and it's pretty common to go on little excursions. I hadn't really planned on going this far, but hey, you win some, you lose some.
So this is a leisure trip.
I mean, it was. Now, I
So
Ah.
instead of backpacking in Europe, you ended up here. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are possibly in the worst place you could ever possibly be.
Could be worse.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be underwater. That's true.
Yeah,
that does sound worse.
you could just be dead right
Yeah.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
congratulations on being alive.
that's a warm fuzzy lining. Yeah, I mean, I guess now I'm here to help because based on what I've seen, we can't let this continue.
And
Well,
we
let
need
me
it, so-
tell you, nobody's your friend here.
I'm your friend.
Accurate.
I mean, nobody's our friend here.
Wait, which is it? Those are two very different sentiments.
What's the second one? The second one.
Okay.
I mean, a general sense as we.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing people don't like you because you guys had something to do with breaking this one dome, keeping those creepy flying fucks out of here.
Oh no. That was not us. That
Probably,
was
yeah.
them.
So the flying things broke the dome?
So actually, one second. Roll deception, Marcos. Ace, roll. What's the opposite of deception? Sorry, I guess perception with advantage, because they literally told you they did it earlier.
Wait, you need my help here, Marcos? I'm gonna give Marcos back up. Be like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's
In my head, so you know, in my head, I'm not lying. But let's
Technically,
go.
it would be insight is what Ace would use, not perception.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
Wait, I'll roll insight then.
I would very low in my deception. Oh god, damn it.
What the fuck is those rolls?
20. And so
Caught your
Brian-
ass isn't a lie.
Brian, it's very obvious. Like so he thinks that Marcos is lying to him. He doesn't know what the fuck you're doing. You guys literally told him before
Yeah, Colin just told me.
that you guys caused this all, and now Marcos is trying to bullshit it. So you don't believe him, and he doesn't seem like he's telling the truth. It sounds like he's lying that they do have something to do with it.
Okay,
But-
so
But the part that he said about them not liking him before that was true.
Okay.
But it's not that they don't like him because they did all this, is kind of what you got. It sounds like they didn't like him anyway, but they still did all this. Kind
Alright.
of.
So him I trust. You are full of shit.
Who are you pointing to?
I was pointing to Colin.
Okay.
I realize we're not actually all in the same shape.
Yes. So Colin, you trust. Marcos, you don't. Okay.
Yeah,
How about
not
me? You
don't.
trust me?
I just not that I don't trust him. I just know that he's full of shit.
Okay. Yes, that's correct so far.
And that what I don't trust. The pirates.
Well, what? You know what? I can't really argue against that right now.
Although
Can't trust
Brian,
Pirate.
Oh, you don't trust most of the people that's around you.
if you
Again,
wanna-
I trust Marcos. I just know that he's full of shit. I'm
So-
choosing to ignore that. The
If you wanna-
pirate, on the other hand, it's just a matter of principle.
if you want to change your hat to get advantage on a deception roll, you're welcome to try.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh wait, why doesn't he trust me?
Because he rolled a higher insight than your deception and you're lying to him?
Is it
Yeah.
because I'm a pirate?
Well, to be fair, Marcos lied to me, but it was obvious that he was full of shit, so it could have just been a poorly delivered joke. You lied outright and meant it.
I'm fine with it.
No, I was saying you can change your hat to get advantage on deception.
Yeah. The
Anyway.
advantage won't help.
That's
I
fine.
rolled an 18/7.
No, I'm saying you get a new roll because you.
Fine. Okay, let me think about what to change my hat to though. And you make it something that lied to me, like being an honest person. Pope hat.
All
You
right.
might have went the wrong direction there, but alright.
Roll 1d4.
Just suddenly Elven Pope.
No, it's Pope. It's a Pope hat.
Oh my god.
My son, you can trust us. God damn it, I would love
Roll insight, Ace.
That's somehow fucking less trustworthy. Holy shit. Oh my god. dude.
That
I
was
have-
powerful, man.
I have
I
plus
trust
9 to
Brian now.
deception. I haven't rolled above a 10. I win. Suck it.
Well,
You somehow feel compelled to believe that you could trust them. You're not sure what you could trust in them, but that you could trust like this group.
yeah.
Just not necessarily what they're saying.
This
So that's-
entity.
All right, I still get
The
the feeling
entity
you
of the
guys are
group.
full of shit, but I'm here for it anyway.
Oh, so are you.
I mean, I haven't lied. I just haven't told you everything. Technically, not the same thing.
Pope
Yeah.
says lies of omission
Well-
are sins too, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Again with the Pope? Shit, fucking this hat's gonna haunt me.
Bottom line, if you have a problem being rented by this whole nation, you should walk the other way. But that's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so from what I gather, y'all have somehow found a way to make this whole place hate you, and it preceded you breaking this dome, possibly, allegedly.
Yeah.
Right.
Unrelated
accurate.
to anything we've done.
That's an accurate description.
I like how you're like, this is definitely what happened. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Sort of. It's not
Maybe.
necessarily a direct thing. Let's say
Okay.
they did some stuff that awarded in something, and some of that stuff didn't go exactly as they planned.
There are a lot of ins, a lot of outs.
And then some of them decide to rebel, and
Okay.
they were really rebellious.
All right. Well,
And one of them snapped.
glazing past this very alarming stretch of explanation,
This was all true, by the way.
what's our plan of action to undo the breaking of the dome that y'all may or may not have done?
No. We're just getting out of here.
Roll perception.
Which one of us?
Yeah.
You.
I don't have a plan to fix that. I just got a plan to bail.
Fair. Fair.
Oh
Not
my god.
problem.
Oh, poor Brian's apple.
It's really crap.
I'm sorry, Brian. Roll perception.
It won't fix the apple, though.
Yeah. Does the
Colin?
Pope not give me advantage?
No.
Why do I have the feeling that while we're chit-chatting in the woods, something terrible is just watching us talk?
But as the Pope, crap, elf Pope shit in the woods.
Colin, did you roll perception?
So, did you come with the Pope Mobile so we
I
have some
will.
kind of protection?
No.
Well, fuck.
Okay. Brian and Colin, you guys hear a very small sneeze from the background. It's almost like an animal sneeze.
I look over at Brian. I point towards. I sort of gesture and point towards the sound. Look at you guys without saying anything. And I do this. Say like, what was that? Let's make a.
So you two are too busy arguing like about who's right and who's wrong. Brian's a pope and Colin's that, but yeah, you two are basically like in discussion right now around what's going on. But yeah.
I say shh, and I point over and like point towards that direction.
I look in that direction. What do I see?
Nothing.
And
I say get something. I whisper sort of something's here. You know what's going on over there?
We should investigate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys walk over towards that area?
Yeah.
What's your marching order?
I'm in the back.
Colin's at the front, like always.
I'm in the back looking.
Brian
Behind
in the
the
front,
scene.
then?
I like how Colin's like, we should go there, and walks to the back of the group farthest away
Yeah.
from area.
Okay, I'll go in the back as well, giving Colin some cover since he has no range.
Okay. Who's going and actually checking this out and investigating?
Brian.
Yeah, Brian. Totally Brian.
Sounds right.
Fine. I stealth my way over there to investigate.
All right, roll stealth.
I rolled low. I got 29.
Nice. Roll investigation.
Oh shit! I rolled a 6.
He's pretty convinced. So, Brian, you're convinced you haven't found anything.
This is where I was gonna carry back Ebola in like physical item form. I just
So
carry it in my hand.
You turn around and you're like, no, I don't think there's anything there. Marcos, Ace, and Colin, you guys see on top of his hat a pretty small lizard-like dragon. Just
Like a dragon with a wizard hat?
no,
Wait,
like a lizard-like dragon. Like it's very elongated, but it has small wings on its back.
Oh.
There's a mini dragon?
Yeah, and it's
By itself?
climbing on Brian's hat. It's a nice deep blue, and it almost has like gemstones inlaid in it.
Does Brian see it?
Oh wow.
No, it's on his hat.
But
He like
wouldn't he
looked
feel that in his head and stuff?
No,
I mean, I
not
have
paying
a Pope
attention.
hat. I don't feel shit up there.
Exactly.
I only feel God's divine
It's
presence.
this giant hat. He like leaned down to like investigate what was going on and lifted up. And as he like, no guys, there's nothing. And there's just like a dragon on his hat, like standing on it.
There's
Does the dragon look chill?
there's
Does it
something
look
on
like the
your
evil
hat there,
dragon
buddy.
we almost fought earlier and then we had to run away from? Or does it not look like that?
Do you guys fight an evil dragon? When did you fight an evil
The
dragon?
evil dragon like was there, we ran away. That was when we took the thing out, the sphere out. Remember?
Oh, that was a long time ago.
That was dragon heads or an actual dragon? Did I
It
actually?
was like a legit bad dragon until we just like opened up the
Oh no, that was a
seer.
wyvern.
I don't know, shit, you're the D&D guy. I don't know, like wyvern dragon, isn't that the same thing?
No, it isn't.
No,
No.
wyverns have 2 legs, dragons have 4.
Did not know that.
Ravens also have like wings for hands, while
Yeah.
dragons have separate wings for their hands.
Alright,
Yes.
well all you
Wyverns
fantasy
basically-
people apparently it's not the same
They-
thing.
Wyverns are basically lizard bats.
Yes.
I hate how right that is. Oh god.
Correct. They're
Just
lizard-
watch Ace dying inside of it was great.
Okay.
Skip
so,
there.
this is a blue dragon. It doesn't look like the wyvern that you fought before. You have no idea if it's evil. It seems like it's just climbing on Brian's hat, and you hear it sneeze again, and a little bit of fire come out of its nose. It's pretty cute.
Did it set Brian's Pope hat on fire?
Yeah, probably, but it goes out pretty magically. I have to switch to a different computer. I'll be right back.
Huh. So there actually is quite a few differences between wyverns and dragons. Thank you for educating us all, Colin.
I did not know anything at all. I just googled it.
Look at this.
This is my first time playing D&D, just campaign, so I've been googling a lot of things as I go. So.
Wyverns things should be a little easier to deal with.
Yeah, for sure. Dragons are much more tanky, so if it's
Yeah,
a wyvern
dragons
and it's like a
pain in the
baby,
fucking
it should be
ass.
fine. Though Brian might be screwed because he's already in getting absolutely wrecked range.
But you
and
know,
he's not
for
as
us, this is just normal. It's like his normal hat doing weird shit. We don't know what's gonna be next.
big. So y'all are just used to Brian's hat flipping through.
Brian's hat's doing crazy shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, didn't you have
Daylight
like magic
Connect-
socks too?
Yeah,
did.
and gloves supposedly somewhere of some type.
yeah, but now he has decaying hands.
So Brian just has random swappable body parts, and everyone's just cool with it.
Aren't all body parts swappable?
As a rule of thumb, no.
I don't know. I think you're lying there.
I mean, you are pirates. And pirates gotta swap out things with peg legs and hooks all the time, so that's kind of on brand.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Ah,
Hi,
welcome
Joey.
back, Joey.
So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Cocaine?
Huh?
Live camp.
Crack.
We're all just kind of staring at Brian's hat, waiting for Brian to notice what we were all noticing.
He doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know shit, man.
Should we tell him? You gotta.
What do you have on your hat this time, Brian? I mean, pirate.
Wait, say it again?
What do you have on your hat this time?
Pope hat. I can feel God's presence on it, even everything.
Well, I think God's presence is blessing you with passenger.
Yeah, maybe it's another god. Maybe it's well, I don't know which god this is anyway. Looks heretic.
I guess it's a bad question. What god does the Pope worship in D&D?
The Pope of D&D. But the Watcher? Or the Beholder? I guess it's the Beholder in D&D. I feel like that would be a thing.
Loth? Probably Loth.
I'm using these references like they're real references, but not in-game references. That is to say, it acts like a Pope hat, but no one understands what the fuck it means. They just understand that you're very holy right now.
Full of holes.
It's on the background.
So, you pirate, Nick Pirate Face, wow, have something on your head that is
Yes, I have a Pope hat.
aside from your hat.
All right, I'm gonna go reach up and check on my hat. What's the skill check for this? Sleight of hand? Investigation?
Sure. Let's do
Right,
sleight of hand.
What are you trying to do to your hat, man?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand?
You're gonna loot your own head.
He basically reaches up and stealthily like snatches at the dragon, grabbing its tail. Now the problem is
I got a new weapon, guys. Oh wait, shit, my hands are evil. Well, yeah, whatever.
That's not good.
We have one dead dragon.
so this the dragon pulls away from Brian. Brian, do you hold on?
Uh-oh.
Fuck. It would be instinctual, so probably not.
So you quickly let go, or you?
I quickly let go.
All right. So you take 1 point of damage from your hand being in pain from it being yanked. But nothing too crazy.
I'm dead now. Is that what you're trying to get at here?
Hmm?
The dragon dead now?
No, it just slithered up to the top of the hat and started making hissing sounds at your hand, which it considers evil.
Oh, it's back on his head?
It's higher up on the hat. So picture the hat being really tall and it being like in the middle of the hat, and he like reached up and grabbed for it, and it like hissed and went to the top of the hat, like in the top of the hat, hissing at the hands.
Well, what do we do now? Because Pirate's got a passenger.
I got a friend, is what you mean.
It doesn't seem very friendly.
Let's move on this shit. Spice Weasel, go.
So
It's fine. It's fine.
actually, the three of you guys just do a straight roll for me.
Of what?
What's a straight
Of
roll?
the 20s?
20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
Ooh. Serious
Get an
names.
18, Colin.
Okay.
Close enough.
Serious
Close
names.
Reroll.
Who roll?
Just roll again.
What up?
Okay. Damn.
Wow. Okay.
Can't stop, won't stop.
So this little dragon hisses at Brian, looks up, looks between the three of you, and flies at you, Ace.
Okay, flies at me in a menacing way?
Roll perception. Not that you can tell.
Okay. Hold on, let me just look at my stats real quick here.
Sorry, I didn't mention earlier, but it was Frostfire earlier.
What's
Like-
Frostfire?
Sorry, it was just, it wasn't like flames. You couldn't tell what it was. Like it wasn't flames. It just blew out of its nose. But like,
So if I use acrobatics, can I catch this thing in midair? And get my hands.
you can try, yeah.
Can I test that from my character sheet?
Nice. So you see something interesting. Ace, you kind of reach up, and as you're reaching up towards it to grab it, it grabs onto your arm as well.
That's inconvenient.
Huh?
Like, menacingly grabs me, or?
No, it just kind of like lands on your arm.
Okay.
And then it does this really interesting thing where it kind of like snakes around your arm and comes onto your shoulder and hisses at Brian again.
It really doesn't fucking like Brian.
Weird.
I mean, if I'm not a big fan of my hands and a season, he probably thought I was trying to spice them up for flavoring.
Oh, does he still have the Kentucky Fried Lich hands?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
do
that
it.
name.
DK flakes on your fries.
Kentucky Fried Lich Hands.
Yeah.
No, I think nothing really good here came out of it. Just photos of hands beside KFC. I'm very sad by this.
You'd have to like Photoshop Lich hands holding KFC.
Well, I wanted to have like a photo of like hands with like the KFC breading over them.
No, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, no.
So
In
Ace,
fact, there weren't much results to that, Such.
That's right.
this creature is now on your shoulder.
Ah.
And its tail is kind of wrapped around your arm in like a way that it wants to hold on to you for a bit.
Should I try and befriend it? Can I befriend it?
Roll animal handling.
My character sheet, please. Roll 20.
One.
Well, that could have went better. Now. It's like I punched it in the head or something.
I think it would be more along the lines of, hey, little guy, and you reach up to it with your hands as if you have food in your hands,
Oh no.
and it bites at your fingers, and you take 4 points damage.
Ah, fucking little shit. Okay. So don't
And then
touch it, guys. It's not friendly.
It still wraps around you.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not happy with itself.
Well, let me know if you're in trouble over there.
Do you
Need
want
help?
to take this thing?
Nope.
I have a magical bag. You want to stuff it in there?
That sounds like a plan.
No.
I'm
It
shoving this
seems-
thing in Colin's bag.
Which bag?
His, I don't know, the magical one he mentioned.
I picked up a new bag. The magical man purse that made the temple fall down.
Ah, yeah, fake Gucci. I'm putting it in fake Gucci.
Yeah, we need to. We should
You
open that.
don't know
Don't we?
what's in fake Gucci. You
It's
don't
going
know
in there.
what it is. You haven't even opened it yet.
I think we should open up fake
Really
Gucci and
gave when, like,
investigate, and then
Yeah.
shove this
with
thing in
a
there.
bunch of demon
Yeah.
rings on it.
I mean, he's just gonna add more to the party.
You're
Yeah.
not able to open it.
God damn it.
Stupid DM Fiat.
Hey, pirate, can you try to open this?
What, the fake Gucci bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, with your decaying hands.
I try to pick the lock on the. I said of hand the bag. Is it open?
Oh,
God damn it.
This bag fucking sucks.
Well,
Okay.
you haven't even looked at the fucking bag. You have no idea what it is. All you know is that it's a fucking old leather bag.
it's a fucking bag. Therefore, it should have one purpose in life, or else it will have to die.
I've taken a
I
deep
mean,
smell of it already.
does it even have
Yeah.
a lock?
I'm taking a deep smell. It smelled like old leather. I have tried to use it. It hasn't opened. I inspect it more carefully. Do I see any writing or anything on it that would be interesting?
Wrong.
Colin, lick it, lick it.
No, we don't need to lick it. We already know it smells bad.
Roll investigation.
Does it taste bad also?
I fail.
Oh, jeez.
You're like convinced it should just be a normal bag and there's nothing in it, and it was fucking waste of time for you to take it. To
Can
the
I
point where
try?
you're not even sure if you want to keep it around. You're like, this is just a piece of shit. It doesn't even open.
Knew we should have taken fake Gucci, and now there is a dragon raptor on my arm. So do we have any other ideas besides shoving this in the unopenable bag, gang? Because it bit me once. I don't really want to have that.
Yeah, you
chance
put your
again.
hand on his face, dude.
Do we enter combat? Is that what
I
I'm
was
hearing
trying to
here?
pet it.
Give me a second. I think I have some stuff I can do.
It's
Yeah.
actually getting really cute towards you, Ace. It's like cuddling up towards you now and starting to fall asleep.
I use
Okay,
animal
but-
handling. Oh, god damn it.
Huh?
No, Brian, fuck!
I use animal handling to try and tame it. What happens?
Brian, why?
Hey, if I wanted 20, it would have been great. I didn't want to 20, though.
If-
I had an equal chance of that as what I did anyway.
All right, Brian. So, as you approach it, it hides behind Ace, and you keep approaching it. You're like, no, it's fine. Look, with your fucking, 17 Urban Spices hands, come up to it. And it actually blasts frost air at you, Brian, in a very tiny amount. Ace, you feel this cold wave behind you, and then snaps at your hand. Now, Brian, something you do find weird is usually frost doesn't bother you, but it's feeling really, really bad on your hands right now.
Ah, damn, these Kentucky Fried Hands suck.
Well, liches are weak to cold.
Wait, why? Aren't they dead? Aren't they cold already?
You take 4 damage. 4 points of damage.
Wait a second.
And
Wait a second. That long rest, I healed from that long rest, right?
yes, you did. Everyone healed.
Right, I'm actually at 40. Okay, good. Let me adjust my HP to max and then take
So-
the damage off.
It's weird though, because you've never felt the pain of frost since you had your sword.
So I look at my fingers, I'm like, I have nerve endings again. Excellent.
Also, you haven't summoned your sword since.
Yeah, but we haven't had combat since, so I'm fine.
Ace,
This thing is still on me, guys.
this thing is on you.
I think it loves you. Give it a name.
I can't just keep it. I tried to tame it. It doesn't like to be touched.
So are you hungry, little dragon? I tried to get some of the food
I
we had earlier.
do want to remind you, and it's up to you to use it on this or something else. You do have the cyborg ball.
Wait. You hit a Pokeball?
Can I use it on this?
You can use it on anything living.
So
Wait,
theoretically, I
you
could
know-
use it on Brian.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
Wait. You gave him a Pokeball?
Yes.
I love that Joey's considering it.
I mean, I think it's better to use it on one of
Yes,
us,
you can.
because that gives you a really good way of stealthing us into a location. Like, I can take whoever has the lowest stealth into a location with me, and then just be like, I choose you, Colin, when combat happens.
No, that's not quite how it works.
Well, this cyber ball sucks, then.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Why not? How does this thing work, Joey?
Okay, so what ends up happening is you hear Ace Poet cursing a little bit. You're like, fucking piece of shit.
Right.
So what ends up happening, he's like, fuck this shit. He pulls something out of his pocket. He's like, this should work. So you reach up again with this, and it snatches at it again and swallows it.
Just fucking Pokeball that bitch.
So it's not quite a Pokeball. What actually happens is the thing just starts shaking its head a bit. And suddenly, you guys see parts of it start. You see, like, almost, it's really weird. You know in the Matrix when the metal comes out of his mouth and surrounds him?
No?
Yeah.
Goes into the pipe, you know what I'm talking about? Like, where he starts, like, having the metal. Kind of like that, where it's this fucking weird thing where metal kind of starts moving through this thing's body. And it seems a little bit upset. It seems a little bit confused. It jumps off of you, is on the floor, turning. It starts becoming more and more in part mechanical. So suddenly its wings become these like almost mechanical looking wings. And like one of its arm, like half of its body starts becoming cyborg-like, but still the head, most of the arms, like the feet are cyborg-like, but the arms themselves are normal. It's kind of like half-breed type thing between man and machine. And it looks up at you and goes, yeah, kind of, except
Less
with
mech?
wings.
Yeah, with wings.
Blue. So what's cool is now you have essentially a black and blue cyborg dragon.
I'm about this life.
Now, what's interesting, Ace, is it looks at you as if it's seeking. So you know the way this thing works is you need to program some information into it.
Okay.
So you can give it right now 3 programmed commands that it must follow or obey. You know that this can be things that affect both the machine part or affect the sentient piece. Something like you must obey me is possible. Like, you know, people do stuff like that. You can also ask for it to be able to change size or equivalent. You can give it 3 pre-programmed commands. We can discuss those later if you want, or you can just go for it now. It's up to you. We have to discuss what those are.
So, like, do I have to? I was about to say Asimov's 3 rules. Like, do I gotta go with those, or are those just built in?
Those are not built in. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. You can set your criteria, restrictions, or potentially even abilities here within reason.
Asimov's 3 rules are specifically meant to like protect all humans. If you don't give a shit about all humans, then you've got it pretty easy to go with.
Yeah, I think we want something different. We
It's
want,
like, you know, like obey us as a group or just yourself. I don't know.
Okay, so I guess rule number 1.
Always be shuffling.
Every day I'm shuffling.
So I guess rule number 1, listen to all my commands.
Okay.
Rule number 2, don't hurt anybody in the party. And see, the problem with large sweeping rules like that is obey all my commands would have a bunch of nuances, wouldn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna think on that third one, but the first 2 were clutch.
I mean, you just made variations of Asimov's rules, but that limit control to you and not all humans, and limit damage to us as opposed to not damaging everyone.
So I will say that you can also
Damage
add,
everyone that's not us.
you can also add a command for something it can do. Something like the ability to shrink and regrow, or the ability to.
I want the ability for it to stealthily scout ahead.
Wait, could you, like, as a rule, just say the first rule is Asimov's 3 rules of robotics, and it would have all those rules built in?
No, because no one knows what those
Like a
are.
hack.
Okay,
Also, then
so
do no harm to any human. It would be inconvenient it if I want to stick it on people, which I do.
Side note, as a
Okay,
non-human,
so
I'm not a fan of that one.
What I'm gonna use for that one there, Ace, is the ability to turn invisible
I'm good with that.
by command.
Okay, so listening to my commands, not harming anybody in my party, and then invisibility to
Yeah.
use as I see fit.
The second one could also be implied by listen to all my commands, and you can tell them don't harm anyone in my party if you want.
Okay, then yeah, if that's the case, and it gives me another skill, then like invisibility is helpful, but I specifically wanted that for scouting.
So that's for scouting, so it can scout invisibly. Let's do this. Let's add the ability for it to send information to one of your like telescopes or equivalent.
Okay.
So like you can see through its eyes.
Handy dandy cyberpunk monocle.
Yes.
I'm good with that.
And what I'll say is you would be unable to see with your own eyes when that's happening.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And the farther away it gets, the less you're able to see.
Also fair.
So we'll see how we'll play with that later. But I want you to kind of.
Oh yeah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
We'll make it fun. Don't worry. Okay, so now you have a small blue dragon.
Sick.
Do you guys want to do anything else before we end? For example, does anyone else want to look at Colin's bag except for Colin, who just fucking shoved it on the floor because he's like, this thing's a piece of shit.
I want to give it a go.
With my sexy lich hands, does anything happen?
You just touched it with your lich hands and you said no. I already said no to your lich hands doing anything to it. Do you want to investigate or do you wish to touch it with your fucking lich hands?
Just want to touch it.
I guess I'll investigate it. I will investigate the bag.
Marcos, you can do the same if you want.
I want an actual real number now.
All right. So this bag is strange. It doesn't have any openings.
Is it just like a ball of cloth?
Yeah.
No wonder we couldn't open it before.
Like, we only now have realized it's not a bag, it's a basketball.
Essentially, except it has straps. So that's cool.
So it's a tether ball.
Yeah, basically, yeah, there we go. I'm trying to think of what was a good case.
But it's shaped like a bag. It does look like it would have stuff in it. Now, what's interesting about it, too, is that you do feel some things inside.
Cut it open. We should cut it open.
Kind of think it might be a good idea here.
Since we can't get in the good old-fashioned way.
Hmm.
We gave it the old college dry. Rip that bitch. Do we have any
Right,
cutting
Colin?
tools?
Colin, open this bag the old-fashioned way, with violence.
With violence. Choose violence. Actually, I don't think Colin's back yet. He said BRB in the chat.
Yeah, I don't have much I can do here.
I'm back. What happened?
Colin,
Perfect.
open this bag with incredible violence. That's what we are requesting you to do.
We want you to
Wait,
open
what?
the fake Gucci with violence.
Fake Gucci? Okay. I choose violence. And take the fake Gucci and I say fuck this thing and I pull it with all my might.
Roll a strength check.
Oh shit, plus 0. 17.
Hell yeah.
I flex first.
Excellent.
Okay. So roll damage.
Damage.
For the bag?
To yourself?
Yeah.
How do I roll damage, Joey?
So it would be the equivalent of an unarmed strike in this case. I'll actually do 2 unarmed strikes because you're using both arms. So you're pulling apart.
You could argue he just flurry of blows, but I think they got 1d4 then.
1d6 plus 3. So it's my arm strike. Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah, your monk, you have a better
you
unarmed strike.
can do the equivalent of 2 of those if you want.
13.
All right, you take 13 damage.
What?
Fuck.
Why do you have +3 on your unarmed strike?
I don't know. Shit. It just says damage 1d6 plus 3.
So Colin took that damage?
Yep.
So
What kind of
Fake Gucci
damage is
reversed
that?
it on him?
I'm really confused why Colin's strength check has no bonuses, but his damage does.
My strength is plus 0, and my damage is 1d6 plus 3. I don't know.
It would actually be 2d6 plus 6 if you're doing it twice.
Oh. Well, fuck.
Wait, no, it's not doing it twice. No, he did it. That's per one.
Oh, okay. Weird.
I can double check the character.
So I'm fucked, and like what happened when I got the damage? What was the bag? Like what was the?
Did
I
Fake
don't
Gucci like
understand it.
hit with recoil?
Basically, what happened is as you pulled at the bag really, really hard,
Mhm.
it
Oh,
almost
that's what I got.
it almost sprung back, and there was energy pulses that went in to both of your arms as recoil.
What the fuck?
Like a shock, almost.
Kinda, yeah, but not electricity.
Well, that was
Well.
unexpected.
That worked out poorly. Shit.
So
Yeah,
we can't
maybe
damage
we
it?
put the bag on the bag.
What does my ring do around the bag?
You put the bag in the bag.
You know what I mean?
No, I think if you put a bag of hoarding in another bag of hoarding, they like explode.
Nothing says this is a bag of holding.
Yeah, I'm just saying that this thing is some weird magic bullshit bag with dimensional assholes in it. It might explode.
Okay, so we can't use the Fake Gucci, and we can't pull it apart. Should we even
But-
try cutting it?
In theory, we can weaponize it by throwing it at enemies, and then it would do damage to them. Apparently,
I do have a teleport thing. I have that dimension door. I could put someone into the bag of holding dimension
that
door them
sounds
into
like
it.
a really good
What?
idea.
That's a terrible idea. That sounds like how we lose Colin forever.
And then you could bust out.
I love how the 3D&D people went, this is a horrible idea. Ryan expressing this by, yes, do it. And the other two would be like, no, you fucking idiots.
All I'm saying is it will create results, and results are the only way the story can move forwards.
Oh, yes, but there
I
are
agree with
other
that.
results.
That's how I got here.
There are other possible results, guys.
We could like dimension door the dragon in there and see what happens to him. See how it turns
Just
out.
put it inside the bag of holding, and we do it for later.
I think Marcos avoids any kind of story arc. You know, he's just like I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
well,
move
I
on. You know,
make the story go
walk to the next
forwards
place.
through whatever requirements to go forwards is
we
required.
have to make some hard choices here, Marcos.
Let's try cutting into it. If our hands don't work, let's try a weapon of some sort. Let's cut it. Let's
Alright.
magic it. Let's do something.
Alright,
I
go
got some
for it.
damage. So I passed it off to Poet and say it's your turn next to give this a go and see how things
All right,
go.
let's take a shot at it then.
All right,
So,
roll
Colin,
that.
if you throw it in the air, so it's not touching us, I'll
Like
shoot
shooting
it.
style. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
I throw it
Claybird
as
it.
high as I can, straight up in the air, and I run.
All right, roll a strength check, Colin. $18, nice.
It's
All right, and then Ace, roll attack. A moving object. So you threw that super fucking high. Let me
What
look
was
at
my attack again?
I hope it's not delicate.
Okay, Colin,
12 plus 3.
you throw this about a good like 50 feet in the air with that strength throw, because that's 18. That's a lot of strength. How high do you think that would be, guys? About 50
Christ.
feet? Huh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sounds reasonable, right, Brian, Marcos?
Wait, what was that again? Say it again.
How much is that in meters?
Probably around 18 meters.
Oops, I did that wrong. Hold on.
Is that like how much?
Oh, it's
blood
a
you're draining out
fucking.
of? Is this how much
Oh,
blood you're draining out of his body right now, by any chance?
Huh?
Well, it didn't matter in the end.
No, you rolled a d10. Roll a d20, please.
You asked me to roll an attack.
No, the attack roll, not the damage, right?
You have to roll to hit.
I'm hitting it.
Plus whatever, but yeah, you hit. Okay, now roll damage. You're shooting it once or more than once?
I guess do the dual shot then.
Okay. Well, I'll allow you to just take 2 shots with that hit then, sure. Then roll damage twice. Okay. 26 damage. As the thing gets hit with 2 different bullets, with black bullets, 2 white bullets come flying back at you. And
Can I dodge those?
roll dodge.
Would that be acrobatics?
Double dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
You're saying you shot at it with 2 bullets and they came back at you in different color?
Yeah.
The fuck?
5. Nope, you get hit by both of them and take 27 damage.
Fucking shit!
All right, who's next? This bag is going great.
I still think we should just put it on the bag and move on.
1 second. As the bag falls, it hits the ground hard, and Colin, you take...
What the fuck? I ran away as fast as I could and threw it high as shit.
You get basically thrown to the ground very aggressively and take 18 damage as if you fell from a very high height.
This went terribly wrong.
Holy fuck.
I've made a huge mistake.
We both almost just got felled trying to open this fucking bag.
Wait. Actually, I can test this, Joey. I have... What's that thing I have with a monk where I can fall more gracefully? I don't fall. What the fuck is it again?
But the problem is that it fell. You didn't. You just took damage.
No, I have slow fall. I can use my reaction
Yeah,
to
but
reduce
Colin,
falling damage by 30.
This is the anvil to the head scenario.
You're not falling.
Like
You're
were
just
on the
taking
ground.
bludgeoning
You
damage.
just got hit with the impact of fall damage. It was damaged. You damaged it for 18 points. It damaged you for 18 points.
It fell on the ground, and then knocked me over
shockwave.
like a shockwave.
Yeah.
So the shockwave hurt me, or the fall from the shockwave hurt me? Okay, all right, whatever. I'll take the
Very
damage.
weird. It hit the ground, and suddenly there was a force above you that hit you with the same force as it would have been falling from that height.
Got
In
it.
short, you effectively got hit in the head by an anvil.
Wile E. Coyote
Right?
style.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay, so I say we ditch this fake Gucci bag because it's been nothing but fucking problems and almost just killed us.
I vote we weaponize it, throw it at enemies, it will kill them off us.
Just put
No,
it in
it'll
the
just
other
hit us with
bag.
recoil.
I think we gotta keep it. We gotta encourage enemies to shoot at it and fuck them up.
Okay,
Put it on the bag, Colin.
this is a terrible idea. It's gonna hit. If we throw it at an enemy, we'll take the damage. The enemy will take the damage. The bag will just shrug it off like nobody's business. This is not a good weapon, guys.
Then we can like leave it out somewhere and like paint something mean on it, like, like hey, fuck you, so they'll shoot it and they'll kill themselves. I don't know. We can. I think we should keep the bag for the future, but not fuck with it ourselves anymore.
Yeah, I think we should stop trying to break into it. But if we big brain a trap with it, that might work.
We'll big brain some shit later on. I'm smooth brain right now, but we'll big brain some shit later. But so Marcos, do you want to heal me? I'm feeling pretty bad after that.
And also me. And also me.
I don't know. I said to put the thing in the bag.
I like how Marco was like, maybe we don't do this, and then Colin opens it twice, and he's like, gets hit in the fucking chest twice, and Marcos is like, maybe we stop. And Colin's like, let's throw it in the air and shoot it, and then he gets shot in the thing, and Colin gets attacked. And we're like, fuck, Marcos, none of that worked. Could you help us? No.
This went terribly wrong.
That sounds accurate. Oh shit!
Stupid one is usually Brian.
I'll
Well,
buy you a beer,
Kentucky
Marcus.
Fried
Wait,
Lich
you
Hands
call me
tried.
stupid, Joey?
Yes.
I can't really argue with it.
Kentucky Fried Lich Hands already tried. That went terribly. It had to be someone else.
I like how that's my name now, Kentucky Fried Lich Hands.
All right. Calling an ace. You guys can roll 2d8 plus 4 each. And you guys are burning my spell. Shit.
Wow.
If it's any consolation, we won't touch it again.
That's not true.
I mean, I fucking
Wow,
won't.
nice.
All right. Are you putting it in the bag of holding? Is that what you're trying to do, Colin?
I'm just stepping back from it and staring at it and say, I think whatever choices I've made have turned out to be poor ones. So what do you guys think?
I think we should leave it the fuck alone.
I think you should put in the bag of holdings.
I think we should keep it. I feel like we've
Is
put
there
so
a
much
way to
effort into getting this thing.
Is there a way to
Evil
transport
items
it
can be
without
very
putting it
useful.
inside?
I'm talking about I have no evil items on me.
Okay, there. Tell that to Colonel Sanders. We should put it in our inventory, but I don't know about putting it directly in the bag of holding.
Why? You don't know anything about a bag of holding.
I mean, if you have other shit in there,
Look, we already know that this thing's pretty fucked up. I think
we shouldn't keep
If
it with our other
carrying
shit.
if carrying it normally works, we'll do that. If we want to avoid anything magical like bag of holding it. I agree with that logic.
I mean, we put the fucking ball on the bag of holding. Remember the
Wait.
ball?
Wait, side question. Hey, Marco, do you have to spell knock?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's the plan?
I say
I look at
calling
the bag and
candidates.
I look at the bag and I say open sesame.
The bag is a bag. It stays on its own. It's just a satchel.
Okay, I try. I give up.
Well, that's all of us now.
Brian, if you change your hat to something that's worth it, I can try to make you deceive it into opening. But you have to pick a hat that I agree that would make sense for it to open for.
What the fuck kind of hat will open a bag?
Well, not the Pope hat.
Why not? Should everything open for the Pope hat? Okay, let me think. A hat that lets me open a bag. Okay. The only thing I think of is a surgeon that does C-sections. I don't even think that would work.
That is
though.
not a bag they're opening.
Oh, you'll take the damage back, so that would work.
That's not even remotely bag
A
shit.
magician, maybe?
Oh yeah, magician.
All right, magician hat, go.
Roll a d4.
Oh,
Did I say it was on a 1 or a 4 that I changed it?
on a 1.
Okay.
So, deception check. For my next trick, I will pull something out of the sphere bag. Whoa.
The sphere bag.
25.
So you're pouring something out of the sphere bag.
Pulling, not pouring.
Pulling something out of the sphere bag.
Is pull the adjective we want to go with?
All right.
Yes.
But what is the sphere bag now? I'm kind of confused.
It's a Gucci bag.
Empty satchel.
Okay.
Brian,
I was going to say pull a rabbit, but that could have been really badly, really fast. So I didn't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that's a
Brian.
good idea.
suddenly makes hand waving motions. He's like, I'm gonna pull this out of there, and everyone's like, this seems real. And he kind of starts pulling, like he kind of reaches into it. Brian, somehow, you don't know why, but there is a small opening in it now that there wasn't before.
Can't believe that
And
worked.
he starts pulling out different colored, like, cloth. You know, like...
You made a clown bag.
Yes.
You made a clown bag.
I mean, he's a magician, so it's just different color things coming out and coming out and coming out and coming out. And then something gets stuck a little bit, Brian, at the edge of it.
Yeah, I keep pulling, of course.
So you pull a little harder, and an orb pops out with the number 6 on it. And then the bag closes.
I give the orb to Colin.
Immediately
man.
just hand it off.
I don't
What is
accept
it?
Too late, I threw it at you. It's yours now.
No, I jumped out of the way.
Alright, I'll catch it.
Okay, wait a minute.
But what is it?
So there's an orb with a number 6 on it. He just
Oh.
throws it, and it lands on the ground.
While doing it, I yell, I choose you, Pikachu. Deception check for that one, too?
Okay, so wait a minute. Before that, change your hat to Ash's Pokemon hat.
Yeah. I can't actually change my hat right now, so it's not worth doing that yet.
What?
I can't change my hat. I think there's a limit on how often I can do it, right?
No, you just roll a d4 every time. You can't do it too quickly. But
Okay. I mean, I actually was going to do it for that one, but I just thought that might have been a much better way of opening the thing. I should have thrown
I'll allow it, but roll a d4. Sure.
and then
Yeah,
deception
okay.
check.
Change to your deception checking. There you go. So you rolled a 16. Everyone moves the fuck away from it.
Yep.
But when it lands, it's kind of interesting because what ends up happening is
Pikachu jumps out.
So Brian, where did you throw it?
I specifically underhand passed it to Colin, who's right beside me. Colin, being a bitch, tried to avoid it.
All right.
You heard me, Colin.
So everyone roll a dexterity saving.
What the fuck? We didn't agree to this.
This is worse than I thought it was gonna be.
You know I had a plan for this thing, and you're fucking trying to do shit that's insane. So
We had no idea how to open the bag, so we just had to go and do whatever we could do.
Okay, but nobody asked you to fucking
What
yeet the
the
ball
fuck?
at the ground.
I didn't yeet the gun. I passed it to Colin because I didn't want to touch it.
You were
Well,
already
And technically,
touching
I
it.
didn't.
You were touching it, dude.
It was
I
too
didn't want to
late.
keep it.
And I gotta fuck with this terrible roll.
That's gonna be great.
Vigorous clicking.
This is never a good sign.
sorry, I need to do some research.
That's
I'm a little scared where this is going now. I think we're fucked.
This again, and then Brian, did you roll a dexterity save?
Oh, I throw in too?
Yeah, you caused this.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
the
that gave me
you're the
immunity.
guy.
Do I have advantage at least if I caused it?
Fuck no, dude.
No. One second. I have to look some stuff up. This is complicated.
That's not a good sign.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Just Avril Lavigne in the distance.
Yeah. Well, you're spiking magical Pokeballs got me frustrated.
This has been very 90s. Avril
Yes.
Lavigne, Pokemon. Magic
The
Trick
Pope.
still being cool. The Pope.
The Colin's gonna be soon dead times 3, so
Maybe
sounds like
it's
the
just
right
gonna poison
jokes.
All right. So there's a burst of energy that comes out of it.
God.
That's only 1d6 damage, though.
For all of us?
So Ace, you dodge that damage. You kind of jump up in the air. As it crosses the ground, the rest of you guys take 3 damage.
I was like, nope.
And then it glows really, really deep in color.
So blue.
It glows actually like a really dark blue, like an ocean blue. And suddenly, all 4 of you, from your mind, get pulled out of reality.
God
And
damn it.
I just throw a bottle of weed on the ground.
What have you
I
done?
feel like this has been LSD journey all along.
So what you guys see now is essentially a conclave of wizards that are talking with some of these celestial beings.
Fuck.
So essentially, he hit the ground so hard we hallucinate,
You're
So we
not
see,
or
like
astral
wizards,
project.
like, see them or we're with them. Like we feel like we're there, or we're just like watching them from a dream.
you're feeling like you're kind of spectators.
Got it.
It's like astral
So we're
projection style.
floating around.
Yeah, so you guys can move around, get closer, further to people, but you're in essentially this big room with like a really like big round table, and there's these celestials on one side and mages, high elven mages on the other.
Okay.
What you guys hear is halfway through a conversation. There seems to be a discussion going on around how to plan an attack against the demons. Basically, one of the head celestials, I don't know who they are, is saying they can't be made to escape. They may have come through the dimension door. But we are here to set things right. We are here to destroy them. We seek your help. Mages. One of them, who you assume is the leader, says, we've discussed this. But ultimately, our entire home has been disseminated. It's been destroyed. Although the demons did play a part, there are others who came in who seem to do this.
I claim innocence for this shit.
What'd you say, Brian?
Nothing.
But honestly, we need to work on recovery. All of our plans to come out of hiding and destroy the others for the betrayal they had with our blue crystal has been for naught now. The Celestials basically say. That Celestial goes, this wasn't a request. This was just informing you. And the other Celestials behind suddenly slaughter the mages.
What the fuck?
Hot damn.
Fuck those
there's,
mages.
there's one mage left. The Celestial goes, so I believe you're in charge now. So, and they repeat themselves. First sentence along the lines of, we need to figure out how to destroy the demons. They have escaped from the worlds. And he goes, yes, masters, of course. We will definitely do that. Let us know what you need from us. We will definitely help in any way we can. They're like, thank you.
That got gnarly.
We just got
Reasonable folk.
we just
Huh?
witnessed a fucking threat.
I like Marco's reaction. He's like, fuck yes. Fucking bitches. Yes, I hate you.
I'm pretty glad the mage is getting fucked by somebody because they were pretty
And
much
then
dicks
you
earlier.
guys come back to your reality.
Holy shit, gang! What the fuck was that? What have you done, Kentucky Fried Witch Hands?
That was trippy as fuck.
Oh,
I think I've been given a new name against my will, guys.
You find which ends is the best name ever.
it's like flying with each hands.
It is pretty good. I have to give you that.
So we just had what, like a peyote fever dream astral projection session where we just watched some people die. I think this is a chance to plan for our next move.
I agree.
There is no more ball on the ground.
What the fuck?
Find more inside the bag.
But the bag is still there?
Oh,
Bag
yeah,
is still
You still have the basketball of true sight. Alright, new name. The basketball of scrying. Because that's basically what this thing is.
Well, let's save it.
I mean, it beats fake Gucci.
Also, there was only one ball so far. You have no idea what the rest of them do.
Don't do it again.
Wait. The ball is still like with shit inside?
I'm confused with the ball.
No. So you guys have a satchel. It's not a ball. It's a satchel. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Ball.
Now it's a leather stitcher ball in my head, man.
The basketball of truth. Sure, you guys have a basketball. No, I'm saying this the ball with the 6 on it. You don't know what the other if other ones are in there or what they would do.
Okay, so there's still more in fake Gucci then.
It seems like it. You can't really tell. It doesn't look like it's changed much from the exterior point of view.
So like that
Got
ball
it,
came
got
out and
it.
it's still roughly the same size / shape.
Yep.
I'll say that was pretty cool. I say we save this ball. I'll try more later, but we don't want to be here.
That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. As a side note, I'm super curious how we were supposed to open the ball. 'Cause I feel like me magic hatting a bullshit out of it was not the proper strategy.
Yeah, I feel like this is not how we were supposed to do this.
I think it was great.
I feel like Joey has some idea in mind for each time, and we never do it the proper way. He's guessing is my prediction.
Guys, there's also the possibility, and it's a distinct possibility, that I give you things that you're not able to solve immediately so you can solve parts of it later when you find more people or more things that can help you.
Yeah, but you gave it to us now, so we have to solve it now.
Yeah.
I know. Which is
Oh,
why
we did.
I was like, fuck it. Let's have fun with this. It's more fun this way. So you get to do stupid shit, stupid crazy shit, including deceive your way into this ball.
Go full Pokemon.
Hmm?
Full Pokemon. It worked.
Yep. I like the shit. I like the fact that you guys literally almost died to one of these balls, though. I'm just gonna say, this is just amazing.
We'll do it all again. Totally worth it.
You're like, it
10 out of
seems
10.
that when we tried to rip it apart, it hurt him. Maybe we should hit it more.
Well, it was more it was more he used his hands and that seems stupid. Let's use a tool because that might work.
Sure. All right. So I think this is a good place to end it, unless you guys want to discuss that vision for a bit first, or what you want to do next. So that
Yeah, what was going on with the vision? What do you guys think of it?
Well,
I tell you all what I saw, and I assume you saw the same thing.
Yeah. I assume that means that there is something big coming, something we didn't plan for. And we should probably get good before we have to deal with any of those Celestials because they will absolutely wreck us.
For sure.
So
The mages kick their ass, and the Celestials seem stronger, so that's not good.
I like the Celestials. I feel like it's a good cleanup.
Ace, roll history for a second.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get caught by them.
You recognize some of the people in that room
Ooh.
from history books, and they, from your point of view, were some of the leaders who helped win the war for Agrax.
So wait, I recognize the mages or the Celestials?
The mages.
Mages.
The mages that got slaughtered.
Oh, the ones that... Oh, fuck.
They were part of the group that helped take over the world.
Shit. Well, I informed the others of my knowledge. So, that's bad, because I'm pretty sure it was those same guys.
I mean, how is that bad? Sounds like it's a good thing.
I mean, we don't know if rule under the Celestials will be even safe. Look how they took out an entire room of mages like it was nothing.
They want to kill the demons. I'm fine with that.
Okay, yes, but 2 wrongs don't make a right. So,
But
also...
3 wrongs do.
No, that's 3 lefts.
I feel like the mages hate us for a reason. I don't know. Will the Celestials hate us too? I don't really know.
That's a good point. what's you guys' track record with people liking you so far?
So far, it hasn't been perfect, but I'm not sure the Celestials have everything right off the bat to hate us for.
Well, it depends. It depends on what they know.
Well, they don't know about what we've been up to with allegedly with domes and things. So I feel like we have we're just some random people who are traveling
Getting the
around.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, mixed bag of results. I'm thinking then our best course of action is to figure out if we can find out more information about what those mages know and what's different with these celestials, why they're here, and why they broke down this barrier, or why it serves them for the barrier to be
Wait.
broken.
The Celestials didn't break down the barrier, by the way.
Right, they did.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead. Maybe.
Like, we should figure out why the barrier being broken is exactly what they want.
Okay, let me give you something. Those mages were, what's the name of the island again, Joey? The one that we came from? No, the other one.
Athon?
Atom.
Yeah, Athon. That's what you're thinking.
Atom. They were siphoning energy from Atom. They had towers over there just sucking the life of the island. And we gave back some of the artifacts that we uncovered in one of their towers, and well, that's where this all comes from, if that's what you're wondering.
Okay. Well, that is helpful local color, but did you guys consider the fact that there might have been a good reason they were using that as an energy source, and it might have had an ulterior motive that would possibly help everyone in the end?
Nope.
Cool.
What would that motive be?
Well, it seems to be different in this timeline, so it's hard to say. I'd say the smartest thing we could do is go track down those mages and ask them ourselves.
I'm not going to track
They're
down
not gonna.
any
They're not
mage.
gonna want to talk to us. I don't think.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
when you find...
that's the way you'll die, my friend.
Maybe if you can talk to them.
That's when we find somebody mage adjacent, beat the shit out of them, and get the information that way.
That's true.
By the way, in your timeline, the mages were dickheads.
Oh yeah, I gathered they're dickheads in every timeline.
Yeah, no, I'm just letting you know that they definitely like King Jong-un taking over the world type dickheads.
So now I'm super cool with finding somebody, beating the shit out of them, and getting the information.
Correct.
Doubling down on that plan.
I'm just letting you know, like in your timeline, like they're the ones who started the communist regime that ended up turning into like corporations ended up taking over that and overthrowing it.
So they're the reason why we got Ghost in the Shell. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's kidnap a mage.
Yeah.
Let's kidnap a mage. I'm down.
Let's fucking do it.
All right.
Everybody in then? We're kidnapping a mage?
We're doing it.
Plan is
in the bag.
Kidnap a mage. Cool.
Yeah, I'm not in.
Marcus wants to go for a long walk and like look for some bugs or something like that, and maybe like
we can find some cool bugs on the way.
Make a tent.
I just don't know what information you guys are trying to find.
Anything we can that we can use to protect ourselves if those Celestials are not on side. Because we have
want to figure out, We want to figure out how to understand the Celestials' motives. Yeah.
It's not like we're going to be teaming up with the mages. We're beating the shit out of them for information. We need to know what they know so that we can protect ourselves.
And we need to know the motives of the Celestials so we can not get killed like the mages did.
Yeah. If we have any chance of saving the future, we need to know what we're doing. And right now, we don't know shit.
We're saving the future?
It would be nice.
I care about me. Saving us.
I mean, if you want to exist
that's why I vote against.
I want to exist for another couple of years. Is my most pressing need. You know?
I feel like
immediate future is still the future.
Here.
It's true.
What do you say?
Got all we
Kentucky
need.
Fried
There's
Chance?
no reason to go back to them.
You've been awfully quiet there.
Brian.
I have no thoughts.
Just this whole time, Brian was just staring into the middle distance while we spoke.
Oh man, I want to actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to have you tinker with your device that does time travel, since it doesn't really work anymore because you can't go back to the original timeline because the original timeline doesn't exist in the future.
Yeah.
In fact, but I
Oh,
actually
you got fucked, man.
Just to tell you guys, we technically have killed your entire family.
Yep.
Thanks,
I
rat guy.
kind of want to give you blink bullets.
We unbirthed the entirety of your family. Enjoy.
It's okay, you didn't have a family. Anyway, no, I'm joking. You did, I don't remember your backstory, but we go into it. But I kind
Yeah,
of
this is my backstory says otherwise, but I
your backstory says it's the best. I want to give you blink bullets
blink bullet.
eventually. Bullets that can either go forward or back in time.
Oh, shit.
Isn't like
Okay.
the bullet has a chance of going backwards and shooting himself in the arm. I support this.
No, like he gets to choose where the bullet goes, but he doesn't get to choose what timeline it goes through.
You can make
So-
a shittier version of Tracer.
So, kind of, but someone might have already died because of it in the previous round, so he can shoot at someone else this round if it did.
Oh, that's kind of handy. I like that.
But it might also get shot in the next round, so whoever's in the line of that bullet in the next round may also get hit.
I will make a point of standing in the opposite corner or everyone else.
It might just be an interesting dynamic. We can figure that out later. But now I'm like, ooh, blink bullets. That sounds fun.
It does. It sounds like pure chaos. I'm in.
Anyway, so you guys don't really have a plan, and that's okay. We can solve that next time on the next episode of The Ender.
I do have a good
Sure.
Yeah,
plan.
the herp.
The Ender.
I thought that one worked well. I was
That's
like,
pretty good.
That was very good.
hopefully you guys had fun.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't as combat-y as the other one, but other ones. But hopefully you guys will. Ace, I know you're pretty new to this, but I try to balance games between combat and actual like role play and other storyline progressions and stuff like that. I don't want to do combat every single time. Although you guys forced combat on a bag, so good job there.
It was worth
Fuck
it.
yeah. Do it all again.
Oh yeah. No regrets.
It was so fun. So I had fun. Hopefully everyone else did too.
I did.
But feel free to let me know if there's anything else you guys want to change about your characters now that you're level 6. If there's anything that you guys want to modify, Ace, if there's anything that you feel about your character that can change now that we played with him a bit, let me know.
Yeah. Gonna work
And
on
then, as usual, if you guys feel like you guys want more combat or you guys want more like story progression or if it's a good balance, let me know, and I can try to figure out how to incorporate more things.
that. I like the balance so far. I think you're doing well, Joey.
Sweet.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Quick reminders, Colin, your ring does have the ability to like use a screech that you
What?
never use in combat.
Wait, what does Screech do again? I forget.
Exactly. Basically, that's the second thing. You defeated a monster in your ring space, and it allowed now your ring to use Screech like once long rest, which causes the things around you to potentially be stunned and have to roll like a DC saving throw.
If I stun the enemy around me, does it actually hurt me at all?
No,
Sweet.
Wait, are we in combat?
no. I'm just letting Colin reminder that, and Marcos
Can
reminder
I just
that.
screech? Can I like? Do I get everyone though, including around party? Like if I screech near my party, can I just stun Brian and be done with them and leave the other two guys fine, or would that be an option?
I
It's a-
feel attacked.
I mean, to be fair, you were staring to the middle distance this whole time rather than listening. So
It's a 10-foot radius, including Alice.
Got it.
So from your center. So just keep that in mind.
Got it. Okay.
And Marcos, reminder that you can summon golems.
Do I have anything special from all this bullshit?
you got your Kentucky Fried Lich Hands. That was pretty
Oh
special.
yeah. You know, in theory, if I slap someone in unarmed combat, I think I do a lot of bonus damage.
Oh,
The
yeah.
hands, the eyes, the eye of Vecna. You have fucking boots, socks that are fucking crazy. You had the ability to switch hands with people, but you got witch hands like an idiot, and decided to steal its eye of Vecna.
That was not a purposeful thing, but yes.
Eh,
I think it
Don't
worked
I
out pretty
still
well.
wait? What? So what exactly happened to my gloves again?
they literally like what when your hand switched back, the gloves weren't able to come onto your hands.
Because they were Lich hands.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll fix that later.
I desperately want to Photoshop a picture of hands covered in Kentucky like spice now.
Yeah, wouldn't it be amazing?
I'm just literally picturing black Kentucky Fried Chicken as fingers.
Yeah.
That's also kind of terrifying, but
With,
okay.
with the bones just going down the hand. It works perfectly.
Honestly, this session's been iconic between the Kentucky Fried Lich hands and the fake Gucci bag. This has been a vibe.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me know if you guys like. I think the next thing we're gonna need to do is figure out how to get you guys to a town so you guys can actually spend money and do things as normal.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a chaos game lately, but that's a later Joey's problem because you guys make the story, and most of the time you're like, run into this thing that has nothing to do with anything. You're like, maybe we should leave this place. Hey,
No.
that's a good way to leave this place. And someone else is like, what's this thing? And you're like, ooh, that thing.
I see a shiny. I better get it.
Yep.
I also like putting shiny things in front of you, like that bag, and being like, your choice. You can go grab it or not.
Joey, I kept feeling like you were trying to get us over there. You were like, we're all leaving, and Joey's like, but there's a bag. Don't forget, there's a bag. And then I'm like, the bag is rising up, and I'm like, people are coming in. And they're like, but don't worry, they don't see you yet. And there's a bag. I felt like it was like a hint from the DM. We had to get this fucking bag.
Yeah, you kited us towards that bag.
Yeah, no, I wanted Colin to actually fuck up grabbing that bag. That's the main thing that I wanted. So you really wanted to grab that bag. If you would have rolled bad, you might have been stuck in there without your party.
That would have been shitty.
Marcos, you're muted because the mic is up.
And you'll be arrested again.
Exactly. So Colin gets arrested a lot. So
I'm getting that vibe.
Mostly, I just wanted to make sure it was well set up to make sense. I didn't want it to be something that was ridiculous, that it was like 80 feet away for some reason. It's like it didn't actually make any sense. You guys were moving quick, but not that quick. So like, I just wanted to set it up so that it actually worked out. But I wanted it to be tempting enough, but at the same time, not something necessary. If you guys chose not to get it, it wouldn't have been a problem.
I mean, you made it hella unsubtle that you wanted us to touch it. We were gonna touch it.
Oh, I wanted you to touch it. Yeah, it was unsubtle.
That was like me on a first date. It's here. You can touch it. You don't have to, but you could. It's
Great first date, guys.
If Colin didn't touch it,
it's in the right radius for you to touch
decay
it.
hands will just touch it by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hands are amazing. They like to touch stuff. Come here, Joey. Let
Marcos
me give you a complimentary face touch.
Marcus
Complimentary
like,
face touch.
peace out, and Colin was like, "But I want to grab the bag."
I mean, to be fair, me and Marcos did try and think about like safety of the party. We're like, maybe we should go. Let's think about this at all.
I mean, it could be cursed, just
I mean, Loki
everything fell
was...
apart after he got it, actually. So it was a trap, probably.
There is a lot of cursed things around here. I agree.
Fake Gucci was low-key cursed because, honestly, me and Colin got bodied by that bag.
Pretty bad.
Like, if Marcos hadn't healed us, it would have been
By
bad.
yourself, you mean, right?
Yeah.
I like how you're like, buy that bag. What do you guys choose to do this bag? Shoot it with 2 guns. And I'm like,
Oh,
America.
Don't forget, yeet it like 30 feet into the air first. We skeet shooted that motherfucker.
Honestly, I was more afraid of what would happen if you have succeeded than what would happen if you had failed.
Also, this.
he was probably like, Joey could just put a demon in that bag. Like, literally a trapped demon.
That's literally what I said. It could be full of wings.
That's true.
I was very okay with this possibility.
Ace doesn't know about the rings yet. He knows. Well, he does know about the rings. You know that there's a bunch of cursed rings out there, and that Collins looks like that cursed ring.
Yeah.
So half of the items we get, we want to give to our enemies, pretty much.
I mean, I'm all for giving them the fake Gucci bag after astral projecting once. I don't really want to keep it.
What else might be in there?
It gave us pretty useful information.
I mean, it did. It did. And, like, if Colin's big brain trap idea works, like, that would be pretty lit.
It's gonna work. We're gonna get someone else to attack it, and we're gonna fuck them with it.
Maybe. Or maybe something else is going to happen. You'll find out later.
Well, that's the opposite of reassuring.
Yeah.
I like your way of getting someone else to attack it. Just have it out there and be like, dodge by moving this in the way. And it hits there, and they just get slashed, and you're like, what the fuck?
I swear to God, if they like touch it once and it opens and it was just for us, like, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, I fucking knew it.
There's rules around it in my head already. We'll see what happens when those rules are.
Broken by our unlimited chaos.
By our creativity.
Yeah, creativity, man. What are you talking about? Like unlimited
It-
chaos.
It follows a set of rules.
It's not Nom. There are rules.
So I'm writing it all down. It's all written down. We'll see what actually happens when you guys do it. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to change or add. But it sounds like I had fun. So thanks a lot for the great session, guys.
Good night, guys. That was fun. Bye bye.
Good night, Joey.
Bye.
All right. Yeah.